second it. Let me look it up real quick.
Because I'm like, why we only cut three? If we only cut three players, unless there's more cuts to come today, which I
All right, yeah, here we
doubt.
go. When the teams have to cut. So on August 17th, their roster to cut down to 90 players to 85. So we have to cut it
Two more.
to 85 by August 17th. So, okay, so we can't keep 90 going into next game, and we brought up Curtis Samuel. So it looks like the first receiver out was Kelvo. Like, that was like, he was the bottom of the chopping block under people like Isaiah Wright, under people like, I don't even know, like, who else was on the field for receiver? I know Isaiah Wright was still there. I think there was even one
Dax,
more. Well, I'm not surprised by Dax because Dax was a guy that we just drafted. But there was another guy. Let me pull up the roster, maybe. Uh,
Carter, Brown.
yeah, hold on. Let me see. But there was another guy, if I remember right, that uh, I would have definitely cut him before I would have cut Calvo. I mean, I think that's crazy. But looking here, let's go to the receivers. So yeah, no Kelvin Harmon. Oh, Tony Brown. Who's Tony Brown?
I,
Why is he kept ahead of Kelvin Harmon, a former draft pick just 2 years ago? I'm not sure what the reason is for that. Do you have any theories?
I don't know. I mean, he caught a pass. AGG didn't. I mean, and the fact that you put him in the second half of a game, like, how could you actually see? We know what Kelbo can do. But how can you like? I mean, you putting him in there with Steven Montez. I mean, what did you expect to see?
Right.
Like, really, there was nothing to see. I mean, Isaiah Wright, really? We know he is. He didn't play particularly well. Who else? I mean, Brown. I mean,
I have no clue who Tony Brown is or what he's ever done ever. And I don't know how he's kept over a draft pick. And to your point, Antonio Gandy Golden was awful last year and awful in this game. Like, he gave up on a slant pass. He didn't only drop that 2-point conversion to tie the game, but on top of that, he gave up on a slant. Didn't even try. So I don't. AGG is completely off the board for me. I would have definitely kept Kelvin Harmon. My only theory of why he is not still on this team is a personality clash combined with Ron Rivera had a sour taste in his mouth of how he tore his ACL. Because didn't he tear it like outside of the building? Like he was doing something
oh,
else at
I have
a
no
home.
idea.
He may have some sort of sour taste of like Kelvin Harmon was doing something stupid off the field, and that's why he got his ACL tear. And so, in that case, why keep him at all? Why string him along this long? So I really don't know why they took so long to cut him, and or why they cut him so early. Like, I feel like this was the worst time. Either cut him in this offseason before we even get there, or wait until the final cuts, because Tony Brown, AGG, and Isaiah Wright should have been guys gone before Calvin Harmon.
Long time ago. Long time ago. Then I'm almost sure we keeping seven. I'm almost sure we keep. We pretty much know who the fives are.
Mm-hmm.
Terry, Curtis, Diami, Humphreys, Cam. That's the
Yeah.
automatic. Now, Dax, Carter, AGG. Those are the three guys that's fighting to be on this roster. And I think Dax is going to me, I think Dax should make it now. Because he can catch. He can get open. DeAndre Carter cannot catch.
Another guy
I
I think they
feel
like, though, I do think they like Isaiah Wright. Isaiah Wright played decent minutes last year for us. I think they like Isaiah Wright. So I think I would throw him in the mix, even over a guy like AGG, personally.
maybe over him, but I think none of them make the team. I think Dax is going to be here, and it's going to be between Sims and
Carter.
Carter.
Fair enough.
But I've seen Ron Rivera's press conference. He was like, he want to get Jared Patterson time at kick returner, so and punt returner. So it's like, okay, then you need a receiver to catch the ball in case some of our receivers get hurt, and most of our receivers are small outside of Cam.
I
From there
love
on.
that, though. I actually love that. I hope that Jared Patterson earns the punt returning job because that means DeAndre Carter can go, and then we can keep Dax as our 6th receiver as a backup slot to replace a Adam Humphries, who's most likely going to get injured at some point. He's got injury problems. So Dax would be a good replacement for a guy like Humphries. DeAndre Carter, I just don't like. I don't know why. Oh, I know why he's here. He's here for punt returning purposes. But they threw him out there with like the ones at one point. Like he was a part of the ones group as a receiver. So that puts him ahead of guys. I think he was even in before De'Ami Brown. Or he was definitely in before Steve Sims. He was in before Kelvin Harmon, like we said. I think he was even – no, Cam Sims started the game. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting.
And I don't like the fact that Cam Sims is starting over De'Ami. If that's the way they're going to go, I think better not go that way because he's not better than De'Ami at all. By no stretch. Not even close. He's a good – I think he's only here because what he did last year.
True.
He's only here and then Carter, I seen him run one route that looked like the worst route I ever seen in my life. He gives you no value at receiver. No value, just kick return. Now you tell him you keep him from kick return. Kelvin Harmon to me has number 2 talent. To me, he has number 2 talent, but you only give him one pass this way, and he caught it actually. And then you put him in the second half. Like, come on, you should have put him in with Heineke, see what we can do with Heineke. Like, that's just, they didn't give him a fair shake. They just didn't give him a fair shake. Then you put Carter in, and then your lineup, your second lineup was Carter, De'Ami, and Steven Sims. 2 slot receivers. I don't see what sense that made at all whatsoever. I don't get it. I know Humphries is starting all of a sudden, so that means De'Ami doesn't start.
Well, I think Humphries may have been starting in place of Curtis. Right now, I think their Z receiver might be Cam. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. Actually, they have here Curtis is the Z, and Adam Humphries is the slot, is on the depth chart. So I guess it was Cam Sims starting in place of Curtis because Curtis was out. So it looks like our starting is going to be Terry, Curtis, and Adam. And honestly, I don't hate that. I think Adam is a solid slot receiver. I don't think there's anything wrong with him
either, but if Curtis is hurt, I don't want Cam in. I want De'Ami in.
100%. And I think that'll come with time. I do think that'll come with time. As you said, Ron Rivera and this team really values hard work, determination, and coming to work every single day. Hence why they paid Jonathan Allen so much money. Hence why they paid Logan Thomas this offseason. You know, they offered Brandon Sheriff the most money out of any other, the most year-by-year money for any guard. So the guys that come in and work their tail off, show up every day, they like. And Cam Sims fits that bill. He was an undrafted free agent. He started from the bottom, and he worked his way up, and all of a sudden he has 100 yards in a playoff game. So I think they respect Cam. They want to give him the start, but De'Ami Brown is going to eventually take over in time at that position.
I mean, but that's not your best lineup going out. You want to put your best lineup out there out in the field and De'Ami that's the best lineup. De'Ami, Curtis, and what's his face? Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And then Humphries coming off. You know, that's what I like. Or you can mix those 4 around. I like those 4 coming around. And Cam, you can put him in the red zone. For sure.
He's 6'5", yeah.
Yeah, for sure you can do. Because he's the only, but like I said, that's the only guy that you're going to have for red zone purposes if you're going to do that. Because we know AGG not making this team. There's no way in the world. I bet not see him making this team.
No shot.
Then your next 2 slots are slot receivers. So Cam is your biggest receiver. And y'all have catching problems with him. So, I mean, I don't understand that. He can't run routes. We know that. So you got what? 3 route runners? Those that are your best receivers? And Humphries.
Yeah, and Red Wings 101 brings a good point. You need at least one big body guy, and it's either going to be Cam or AGG. So I'm actually streaming now too. So yes, so I'm looking at my chat too. But no, it's definitely you're gonna need a big body guy, and it's gonna be Cam. I 100% agree because we don't have anybody over 6 foot besides him and AGG now that Kelvin Harmon is gone. I was hoping it was going to be competition. Me and you were hoping it was going to be between Cam and Kelvin, but right now it's clearly between Cam's and AGG, and there's no shot AGG beats Cam. It's just not going to happen. As you said, because of what already Cam has done in the past, so that's not going to happen.
And that's what they're going off of, because if you see Cam in this past game, he didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Literally, he did nothing. He didn't even get a target his way.
Yeah, I only think he played maybe a few snaps. I think he's actually a lock on the team now. Like, I think they consider him a lock because I don't think he played very much. He may have played a little bit in the first and second drive, and then he was out. He played Terry minutes in the first preseason game, legitimately, which is pretty crazy to think about.
I'm interested to see. I better see Moreland get cut. I want to see the McIntyre guy. He's better than Moreland because he can actually play outside. Bring in McIntyre, let Moreland go. Bobby McCain was horrible to me. Derek Force was horrible to me.
Derek Force was bad. I went through. He was one of the guys I pinpointed on my my film review, which everybody here I finally went through. I got all my notes, and I'm gonna send out some videos breaking down the film. But yeah, to your point though, Derek Forrest was horrific.
Awful. I mean, Jimmy Moreland missing tackles last night. He's just too small. He's too small. He's just too small. Mm-hmm. The McIntyre guy, put him out there. I want to see him in the slot before I see Moreland.
I thought he played well too. I agree. Go ahead.
We don't have no safety depth. Outside of Cam, I mean, I didn't see much of Landon, but Landon looks smaller. He looks a little bit quicker. I'll give him credit for that. But I'll slightly be nice to them. Outside of those two, we don't have no safety depth.
DeShazer Everett and Jeremy Reeves, I think, is okay. And
I didn't see much of them. I like Everett, but they're gonna have to make the team.
Everett's gonna make the team because he's been our special teams captain for years now, so he's definitely gonna make the team. I think Everett and Reeves, I think, is our best backup. But Reeves may not make the team because of Bobby McCain. They did bring him in for a reason, so Bobby McCain's probably going to be the backup free.
I like Reeves before Bobby.
Yeah, but the thing about Bobby over Reeves is the versatility. They could move him inside to like a slot corner. And Ron's obviously hyped that up for as long as he's been here. Is versatility wins. So Bobby McCain is going to get the edge.
You think they keep 4?
Yes, I think they keep 4. And but I would love them to keep 5 and then only keep 5 corners because of that versatility out of Bobby McCain, that you can get both. So it's like you're basically keeping 5 safeties and 6 corners, but only in 10 people would be my go-to, because then I could keep Reeves, because as we both talked about, the corner depth is terrible outside the top 3. And then if we keep, because Danny Johnson wasn't super impressive to me last night.
No.
Jimmy Moreland, as we talked about, too small. Troy Apke, I don't know why I brought his name up right now.
He didn't even get in.
No, he did. He played. He was terrible. You didn't know it, but it was bad. What up, Rambling with Rio? People got to stop crying over Jags being released. Is that what he's going to call Kelvin Harmon?
I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I'll say that's why I think Darryl Roberts, goodbye.
Yeah, no.
Corey McIntyre, I want to see him as the 4th corner. He has a little bit more confidence in himself. I don't know who the 5th corner is, but they need to go find somebody. Whether maybe you say McCain, maybe Apke may get that slot or something like that. But after Ben, Will Jack, and Kendall, we ain't got much. And Torrey McTire, we ain't got much back there.
Yeah, Torrey would be number 4, and then it would be a fight for number 5 between Jimmy and Danny. And so I guess it would have to go to Danny, which Danny is probably going to make this team because he's been our kick returner.
Exactly.
So
and hopefully it don't come to that. You know what? I think McIntyre be a solid 4. It's solid 4. And I'm sure they probably going to have Cam go down there in the slide here and there. I know they ain't going to have Landon. And that's another thing. I don't know why. I don't get why Landon was playing free safety. I didn't understand that. and Cam was in a box most of the time. I did not understand at all. No, no. I don't want to see Landon back there. You're not getting away with that in the real game. You're not
But they
at
probably
all.
like Cam in the box sometimes. Cam's a versatile guy where that
I
you can play both.
understand that, but if you're gonna have that, take Landon off the field and put somebody else in that free safety because you're not gonna get away
Well,
with that.
that's the point, right? Who? You don't like McCain, and
But
honestly,
I like Everett. Because Everett, I know Everett gonna go attack the ball, and sometimes he can get a little bit crazy and reckless because he likes to hit a lot.
mhm.
He might hurt himself, but I know he's gonna go attack the ball. So I would have Everett back there. McCain, he's nothing to me. Like I don't see what people like. He's that range. He's safety. No, he's not. I don't. No, he's not.
uh, Skins fans were hyping him up, weren't they, when they signed him? Like, oh, we found our free safety. Oh, he's so great. He's rangy, as you said. Yeah, I think that was Street Scores that put rangy on him.
Yeah, and I'm just like no, no. But
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I'm fine with Landon and what's his face starting. If Landon puts forth a Pro Bowl year this year, I want him traded effective immediately because his trade value is not going to be as high as it's going to be if he actually does play well. Trade him, get that 16 million off your books, and move forward with that. And go draft the safety, please,
But if
please,
he's a Pro Bowler, why wouldn't you want to keep him at
because of
16
the
mil?
money. Because of the money.
Well, 16 million's worth of Pro Bowl corner or Pro Bowl safety, right?
Yeah, but if you can get something for him, you know, if I
Depends
can
on what
get
you can get, obviously.
a second or third, well, nah, I'm gonna leave one more for your Pro Bowl corner. Give me two, give me 1 second and 1 third. I'd do it.
So Rambling Rio says, first of all, Anthony Johnson, I totally would. He says I could put him as put Anthony Johnson in as the last corner. That's hilarious. But what do you think about this? Everett is low key on the bubble. Forrest is going to be the younger, cheaper version of him.
No, because he can't tackle like him, and he can't hit like him, and he can't cover like him. So it's not a younger version of him. We seen that he can't tackle. We know that DeShazier Everett can hit and tackle. His problem is he just does it too much. He comes full force, ready to kill you. If he can dial that back and stay healthy, then Everett can cover. He's not the all world cover, but he can cover because he attacks the football. For
I'm gonna say this though. I'm not gonna write Forrest off as he can never develop. But right now, he ain't replacing anybody. What I saw on film on the game one, he ain't replacing anybody. Okay, if he continues to play like he did last game, he's not making any roster across the league. All right, the only reason that he got drafted at a high in the 5th round like he did is because he's got great athletic ability. The dude's super fast and he's got good athletic ability. But he's got to put it together. It's like Troy Apke was super athletic. I know Chris has brought this up in the past. Troy Apke's super athletic. You got to be able to put it together on the field. And Derek Forrest has a long way to go before we start talking about him replacing anybody. And I'm just saying, we need more out of it for sure.
exactly, exactly. So it's just like they literally drafted from special teams, literally, like they
Yeah.
literally did that. So I guess they just ignored the free safety position like that was irrelevant. Maybe all along they said Cam's free, Landon strong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they were saying all along. But I hate it because I see Caden Stearns over there balling out of his mind, and you could have had him and Cam
Mm-hmm.
both back there, and then Landon could have got a lot of snaps, but he could have been a perfect, you know, perfect. But maybe that's what they wanted all along. They seen Cam was a dog, so it's like, you know what, we gonna give Landon one last shot, and we just gonna roll it like that.
Yeah, and I don't hate that because I know that we were not impressed with Landon last year, to say the least. Okay, we all know the Daniel Jones fiasco. We all know the Kyler Murray or the Lamar Jackson giving him the stiff arm. Like, we know that he was not good enough early last season. But the dude has the ability to be a Pro Bowl strong safety. All right, and I
Yeah,
think
he
he
is,
came
man.
in. I think he came in, as you said, overweight. I think there was a part of him that may have thought there wasn't going to be a season. And I think that he did not train hard enough in the offseason to be game ready going in. Or maybe he thought maybe I'm going to get bigger and I can still keep the speed. I don't know. I don't know what his thought process was, but he clearly did not come into the season right of how he was supposed to.
And that's why I was so mad, because I'm like, you coming in overweight?
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's what probably led to your Achilles injury. Why are you coming in overweight? I mean,
Yep.
like, come on, that's just unacceptable. You getting paid $16 million, you coming in overweight, so you telling me you don't care? But
Yeah.
I mean, if Landon can be Pro Bowl Landon, I already think we got the best defense in the league. But if Landon can be Pro Bowl Landon, I don't want to hear about no 9 games won, no 10 games. I want to see 11 wins. Period in the story. Because that secondary, the starting secondary, especially, they giving Ben. They actually moving Kendall in the slot, Ben outside. That looks perfect to me. Because Kendall looks a little bit lighter himself and a lot more quick himself, and it looks a lot more bigger. But the secondary is fine now. The secondary was a problem last year, but the secondary is definitely upgraded tremendously.
For sure. I have something interesting I also found rewatching the film. Right now, when they go to a 2 linebacker set, Jamin's off the field. They keep Cole and John Bostic on the field as the 2 linebacker sets. And when they bring in Benjamin St-Juste for the 3 corner looks, Jamin is off the field right now, according to the depth chart, which I think is odd. If he's going to be your starting middle linebacker, and I'm assuming he's going to have the green mark on his helmet, how are you taking him off the field in those kind of situations, especially when, if it's a coverage situation, you want Jamin over John Bostic?
Exactly.
But what do you think about that?
That's what makes no sense to me. I didn't even know that. Because you want your best coverage players out there. That's Jamin, that's Cole, that's Kendall, that's Ben, that's Wheeljack, that's Cam. Why is Bostic? Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this over and over again. Teams are going to attack Bostic. That's just what they're going to do. They did it in the Patriots game. You seen Bostic get like 5 tackles in a row. Why? That's what they're going to attack. They're going to attack his side of the field because he's the weak area. He can't cover. So that's the soft spot of the defense. Now you got Cole and them going to have to spill for it because now they got to have them probably move off their man. And then, I mean, Bostic shouldn't be in the game pre. I wanted to see Khalid, Jamin, and Cole in there getting reps together. I don't care. Only time I want Bostic in is if we're blitzing. If we're blitzing, put him in. Fine. But starting, I don't want to see Bostic out. He can't cover. He's the weak spot about our defense. If he doesn't play in Khalid, we have no weak spots. But if he's in, that's our weak spot. They're gonna attack it every time.
He is. There is no doubt about it. He is the weak spot. I 100% agree. But I just thought that was interesting that they took Jamin out. I'm gonna go into a breakdown, as I said in my own video, but I wasn't super impressed with the Jamin, to be very honest with you. I think the game was I saw somebody comment this, and I kind of agree. The game seemed to be too fast for him. A lot of times he seemed like he was sitting in quicksand or sitting in concrete or whatever, and his feet weren't. Like, you could tell he wanted to do something, but he didn't know what he wanted to do, and he weren't moving to the situation. Also, when blockers were coming at him, he was waiting for the block, not, like, attacking, trying to fill a gap. And then in coverage, he was mediocre at best to me right now. I think the game is way too fast for him. It's only week 1. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying anything crazy like that. But I'm just saying what he put on the field was not what we were hoping for as a first-round pick. Let's put it that way.
I'll say that's fair. But I think a lot of that has to do with him being young, nerves, and to be honest with you, I think Ron and them, like Ron said it and people said in the press conference, they said they put a lot on his plate. So they're putting a lot of pressure on him early. So I think he's trying to live up instead of, I don't think they should have did that. I think they should have not. We know he's, because everybody expected him to be Darius Leonard, Fred Warner and all those guys. That's the kind of pressure he's on. So for him, it's like he's trying to like, okay. So he's overthinking it. So for him, I say, you know what? He's fine. I think Ron and them gonna tell him just settle down. He'll be fine next game. I've seen the speed. I've seen the speed on the field. He can tackle. It's just, I just feel like he just had a lot on his plate. Like they giving him a lot on his plate.
Yeah, it was also like almost he didn't want to make a mistake. it may have been bad to draft him in the first round. And this is
Yeah, he
all
wasn't going to be there
crazy.
later.
Well, that's true. It's very possible he would not have been there in our second round pick. But when you draft somebody as a first, they now have that pressure as a first. And when you draft somebody as a first, they're supposed to come out and perform as a rookie, right? Like you don't give first round picks a couple years to develop. Like you're supposed to come out and perform. Now that's obviously pressure coming from the outside. I don't think the coach, maybe even some of the coaches, kind of throw that pressure on you. Like this is you're not some seventh round rookie. We don't have time for you to just sit around, develop, and wait for you. No, we spent a first round capital on you. You need to perform. And I do think he was overthinking things, not wanting to make a mistake. And that's where I think where he was waiting for things to come to him rather than him go and take things. And hopefully that comes with time, and it should come with time. And I just wanted to give my thoughts on that.
One of those things where like Cam and Chase and them all struggle in the beginning. I think he'll catch on. And at least they ain't have a preseason. He has one. So I think by week 1, he'll be, all right, I'm ready to go. Because he'll have 3 weeks under his belt. He's going to go back and look at film. They're going to break that down, and they should be right back to it.
For sure. I see some people asking about Sammis Reyes. Did you have an opinion on him? I also looked at him more of a deep dive.
I was not – Ron said he's one of the most physical blockers. That's exciting to hear. Mm-hmm. I think he was nervous first game. He caught the passes that he did catch, even though he bobbled him a little bit. But I like our tight end room. Even though Bates caught one pass, I still want to see more of him. I think next game I want to see heavy on Bates, heavy on Reyes. Ricky Seals-Jones to me is tight end 2 automatically. Mm-hmm. Everything came his way. He caught outside of the pass interference that they did not call, that I'm sure he would have caught. Mm-hmm. But I think Ricky Seals-Jones is tight end 2. I think right now Sammons and John fighting for 3 and 4, but they might just keep 4. Mm-hmm. But we know Hemingway is gone.
Hemingway's trash.
He's gone. He's Jeremy Sprinkle, really. Like he can't drop it. He can't block. He didn't put in his butt by corners and no. Hemingway is. Why didn't he get cut?
True.
Why didn't he get cut? They should have got Hemingway out of here. But
true.
I like Sam. See, he looked quick out there. I think he probably going to need. I think a full year to develop all the way through. And I think next year that'll be his time. But Ricky Seals-Jones to me is tight end 2.
So right now, to me, it's Logan 1, John Bates 2, Ricky Seals-Jones 3, and Sammis Reyes 4. All right, Sammis Reyes had a few mistakes out there. He talked about some nerves. He ran a route when it was clearly a run play. Everybody else was blocking, and he ran a route, and then his dude ended up having a free shot at Jaret Patterson, the running back. I saw some other things. I saw one block, and let me praise him real quick. I saw one block where he just completely wiped the dude out. Like, just took him and rode him for like 10 yards sideways and downfield, like 3 yards deep, and just took him for a ride. It was awesome. But then I saw one where he was like going to do that down block, when you start on the left side and you go from left to right and like block the defensive end. Softest block you've ever seen in your life. Like he kind of like threw a chicken wing at him and the guy just ran right around him. I'm like, what are you doing there? Why? Like, go take him out. That's your job. Where I saw John Bates, on the other hand, take him out on the on the block from one side to the other, the sweep block, whatever you want to call it. And then I saw a lot of good things in the blocking game from John Bates. Now the thing about John Bates is he's no Jordan Reed. He is not going to beat anybody one-on-one. He doesn't have the quickness to break somebody off. He doesn't have the quickness to make a great route. But he's a zone beater, and when you throw it his way, he's going to catch it. Which, a la Kyle Rudolph. Or a la Higbee, like you like to call him, right? He's not going to be somebody that's amazing. I like Higbee. Yeah. So, Higbee gets open. I like John Bates. I think he's a good blocking tight end. Him and Sam Cosmi had themselves a day. Some of those run plays, they took dudes for rides. And they're smart, too. Both of them were good about, when they were doubling somebody, knowing when to get off that double team and go block the linebacker at the second level. I think John Bates has earned a second spot as a tight end 2 right now, going in to preseason game number 2. I actually did not mind John Bates, even though I tore it apart on draft day. I hated that pick on draft day. But overall, I thought John Bates did well. Sammis Reyes has a lot of work to do. I think there was a lot to be desired. And I agree with you, though. He looked quick, but I think he left a lot on the field to be desired. And I think similar to Jamin, the game's coming too fast for him. He doesn't really know exactly what to do yet. He's still learning the playbook. But he's a work in progress to me right now. I think he's tight end 4. And Seals is still.
That's up to Ron. I think he might not see the field much because we got weapons everywhere now, especially with Patterson being what he is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not mad at Bates right now. From what I seen, I liked what I seen. I'll say that. I'm not going. But Cosby, that's why I like Cosby. When I watched his pro day, my only problem with him was he just looked small to me. But he was quick as I don't know what. And what I care about is can you get to that second level? Because Gibson and all our running backs, they're going to get there. It's if you're going to get there so they can keep going. Now that we got somebody, because Morgan Moses he was good, but he's not going to pull and get out. Like, he's not getting out nowhere. But Cosby and them, once they can get to that second level, and now Gibby and JD and them can really go attack downfield, that's going to help everybody else out because they can get there quicker than other people.
Yeah, so I like our guys. Sam Cosby's good.
Him and Lucas, I did not like at all.
Leno and Lucas.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. I was not. If you're going to be a left tackle of the future, when you got to go up against, well, I don't even know who they got to go up against this year in my mind. They Joey Bosa, and actually Cosby got to go against Joey Bosa because Joey Bosa plays on the right side, so that's going to be a challenge for him. But you pocket Chase Young and Montez, so I mean, Joey he's right up the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what do you do? You protecting the quarterback's blind side. You need to be I need to see elite all 3 preseason games, not trash. No, if you want to be the left tackle, you're gonna have to go draft one if they continue to play like this and it carries on to the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said I would at least like to see Sam over there once. Maybe not the whole game, but throw him over there and pull him at right tackle to see what's what at least.
Yeah, my favorite duo right now is Lucas and Cosby, and I did not full disclosure, I did not pay attention to to Lucas at all this game. He was not on my focus, but I know that he played well all last season, so I personally will feel comfortable if he starts at left tackle, and I don't know what Sam Cosby can do at left tackle at this level. I don't know, but what I know is I liked what I saw at right tackle. I know that, so I would like to see Cornelius at left. Sam at right now. I'm fully on board with Sam Cosby at right. I was hesitant up until this game. Fully on board. I like it. The only thing that I saw with Cosby is exactly what I saw in college. There was a couple of times where he was able to get bull rushed into the pocket. He still needs to work on getting that anchor and not letting the pocket collapse in certain situations. But run blocker, dude's fierce. Fierce. I showed you that one play. I'm going to show it on the breakdown for sure. The pancake at the goal line. Beautiful. And then the play after that, the one that Peyton Barber scored, he kind of got stuffed a little bit, and then he came back with a second punch and just took the dude down again. So I'm all on board with Cosby at right, Lucas at left. Leno, I just don't like that he made. Did Sheriff play, you said?
Yeah.
I think he did. I think he started, but only a couple of drives.
I didn't see Brandon at all, so he must have been doing his job.
Which is a good thing. Yeah. If you don't hear about a guard,
it's the left side right now. The problem's the left side.
Yeah, I don't mind Wes Switcher at left guard. Eric Flowers was okay. I didn't watch a bunch, but I feel like there was a couple of times that I wasn't super happy with Flowers when I just saw it out of the peripheral basically. But I think Switzer, Lucas, Chase, Rouillet, Brandon, and Sam Cosby should be our starting 5
going running right. I think we're gonna be running strong right. Oh, play access to the right. I doubt we go to the left. But that's what Terry is. We're gonna have to do something over there. We're gonna have to.
What up, Hawk? The Harmon cut hurt me, man. I hear you, Hawk. I hear you. Is there anybody in your comments? I don't know.
Yuki was, but he talking trash really much. But I wanted to talk about the rookie quarterbacks and them possibly being the best rookie class because I haven't. I watched all of them, and none of them disappointed me at all.
That's good.
None
I
of them
honestly haven't got
disappointed.
a chance to look into him. I've been doing all that film breakdown, but
Mac Jones,
I'll let you talk to me about. I did watch Mac. I thought Mac looked solid against us. I did.
Mac,
I thought Mac
Mac,
looked solid.
he looked like I said. That's one of the things I liked about him in his pro day. He had command of the offense. He knew what he wanted to go with the ball. He made smart decisions. Mac looked good. Trevor Lawrence is as average. That throw, that was ridiculous. And all the time he had was crazy too. I mean, he put it right on the money.
Marvin Jones could be a sleeper fantasy wide receiver, dude. With Trevor Lawrence throwing to him, Marvin Jones.
If Trevor can get some more receivers, the quarterbacks stole the show. Jordan Love stole the show. But Justin Fields, he played the best to me.
Yeah.
That athleticism that he has. And the thing about Justin Fields that I like, he does not automatically just run the football. If it's not there, he's going to improvise before he goes. He's going to look downfield. He's going to improvise before he goes. He move. He's not what Lamar's going to do. They want to run Lamar all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun, let him run when he feels like it. If he
Oh.
feels the need to run, he's going to run. He's quick. He has the arm strength. I think in the second quarter, he struggled a little bit. But in that third quarter, he just went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson, accurate. Corey Davis actually looks like he could be number one. I'm not sold on that. I still think next year in their draft, they need to go draft the receiver, and then they'll have the receiving core there. But Zach Wilson looked good. Who else did I didn't get to? Trey Lance, that's just ridiculous.
That
80-yard
pass.
touchdowns as soon as he gets in the game. Like, and I'm just like, we couldn't trade up for why? Like, why? And I'm just so mad at that. And he's still Drew Lock. He just, when I was like, let me see Lock. He probably going to be terrible. KJ Hamler, he made a 84-yard touchdown bomb look. He looked like make that look like a 20-yard touchdown. So I was like, him and Trey Lance, it's like they don't look like they put no real force into it. I'm like, and this is what I'm saying, Aaron, and that's what I was trying to tell you. If those guys continue to play like that, why would I want to trade for Aaron Rodgers? What would be the need to? Because if Drew Lock continues to play like he did in his preseason game all year, I'm not trading for Aaron Rodgers. For what? What do I need him for? I got to give up assets and I got to pay him. That's why I said Deshaun Watson. We pretty much know he's an Eagle. It's just not done deal yet. He's going to the Eagles. So everybody else going to get a quarterback. Everybody else has a quarterback. Now what? Aaron Rodgers might as well stay in Green Bay. If Drew Lock and if Sam Darnold, that's pretty much the two quarterbacks. Those are the two teams that's going to be for Aaron Rodgers right now. Mm-hmm. The Panthers and Denver. If Sam Darnold balls and Drew Lock balls, what do I need you for? Cheaper. I can win with them, and I don't got to deal with your arrogance, and I don't got to give up nothing.
I don't know who you're talking about. Us, there, Red Wings. Drew Lock could prove us wrong. LMAO. There was somebody, and I'm going to temper expectations, but there was somebody on the Drew Lock trade. All right? Somebody's been on the Drew Lock trade for quite some time. I'm not even going to bring it up anymore. It's fine. We all know. Anyway, it's one preseason game, Tim. One preseason game.
But Drew Lock, my thing with Drew Lock was he turns the ball over too much. 100%. I never questioned his arm talent. It's just, why the heck do you keep making these bad decisions with the ball? Mm-hmm. That's my problem.
Yep.
And Teddy Two Love just looked too small. I don't know if he just stopped eating. He looked like a punter out there. I was like, why is he so little? He just looked so small. But the quarterback, so Davis Mills did not steal the show. Yuki just said that in my comments. Davis Mills is all over me. I'm like, whenever Deshaun leaves, it's over.
Dude, as soon as he was drafted by the Texans, I was off the team. I hate the Texans. If you go to the Texans, you're going to suck, no matter who you are. All right? Deshaun Watson, obviously, did not suck, but they still went 4-12. All right? They still went 4-12. Even with Deshaun Watson, that's how bad they are. I was saying Davis Mills could be good on a team that has a lot around him and be a game manager like an Alex Smith or like a Kirk Cousins, and then if he reaches his full potential, maybe he could be a Tom Brady. All right, Tom Brady's a game manager. All right, that's what he's the ultimate game manager, the best game manager to ever live in the entire world. That's the kind of stuff he could have been. If you don't have stuff around him, especially as a rookie, he's going to be hot garbage. And I guess I didn't watch it myself, but that's what I'm hearing. Everybody's saying he was terrible. And I jumped off the ship as soon as I heard Houston Texans 3rd round pick was Davis Mills. I hated it. But that's me.
I feel you. I said all along that Justin Fields was the best quarterback in this draft class, and I'm not wavering off that because he looks the most comfortable. He looks the most poised. He has the best defense. Weapons are lackluster to me still. I think they need like at least 1 or 2 more receivers around him. They need another playmaker. But Justin Fields, he just looks like he's been playing in the league for 5 years. Mm-hmm. That's the way he played. Like, he didn't need no nerves. He was out there just slinging the ball around, making good decisions. If it wasn't downfield, he checked it down, which we needed. We could have went and got whatever linebacker later on. I don't care. Trade this. Well, I don't know. I don't care. But I wanted Justin Fields so bad. Trevor Lawrence looked like an animal. Mm-hmm. Trey Lance, 80-yard bomb. Mac Jones. It's just like, come on. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to go see my boy Sam Ehlinger. And I hope that he is what I think he is. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if he balls out, I'm on record, if he balls out, because they said Carson Wentz may play week 1 or something like that. But if he balls out, if I'm Ron Rivera, I want to know if I want to look into going to get him. I don't care what draft pick you want, 4th, 5th. Let's go trade for that because Kyle Allen, he ain't nothing. But if Sam Ehlinger balls out and Carson Wentz don't come back and Sam is holding the fork down and Carson Wentz does come back and let's say Carson Wentz is, okay, he's what we think he is. Then I'm going to trade for Sam Ehlinger. I'm not drafting the quarterback. Go trade for Sam. Give up a 5th, give a 6th. I don't care. That's less, and I still keep my 1st, and then maybe I can use that 1st and go get me a left tackle, a real one, if Lucas and Leno don't do what they're supposed to do. But right now, man, these quarterbacks, Love is on my radar because he's just right on my radar. But I'm hoping, I guess. But these quarterbacks are amazing.
That's good. And I was not a big Sam Ehlinger fan, but there was a couple of games I watched. When I actually went down and watched, I thought he actually had a couple of good games. He could throw the ball pretty nice. There was some moments that I didn't like. But the main thing that I didn't like about him is that he lost to the University of Maryland twice as a ranked player. I was like, you can't lose to my team, the Terps. You can't lose to my Terps. So what?
I think he gets a bad rep.
Yeah.
People say he has a weak arm, but the arm talent is there. I just think, for me, I think the Colts are made for him because he runs the football. Mm-hmm. And with that offensive line, physical, 3 running backs that can go over 1,000 yards. He can run it. I got Michael Pittman on the outside, 2 good tight ends.
T.Y.'s still there. Yeah.
He's older, but he can get some nice 3. Zach Pascal. That team is solely made for Sam Ehlinger. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I would like to see. I'm gonna see him in a minute. I want to see him in there week 1 and give him a shot because I believe he can just take it over. I just think he just needs a chance.
Well, good luck.
Because Jacob Eason and Brett Hundley is not it.
Oh no, he's definitely their best backup. If that's their backups, then yeah, yeah, it's not gonna be pretty for the rest of them. That's for sure. How did your boy Franks do, Tim? Was he even on a team? My boy Felipe?
I don't even know. I know he plays for a team, but I don't know where.
Felipe Franks, where is he at? I don't even know where he's at right now.
Me neither.
I haven't kept up with him at all. Where did he get? Did he get drafted? He's on the Falcons. How did he do yesterday? How'd the Falcons do? Hold on. Let me look up the Falcons.
I have no idea.
I'm curious. The GOAT. The GOAT Felipe Franks. Falcons. Oh my God, they had only 3 points. So.
Another big headline.
Felipe. Ooh. Felipe. Oh, hold up. So throwing the ball, it was pretty bad. 2 for 9, 16 yards, sacked 3 times. But he ran the ball 4 times, 76 yards. So I got to look at the film. I got to see why it was all so many incomplete passes.
They don't really got no receivers over there. Now they can use Kilvo. The Saints can use Kilvo.
The Saints need a whole bunch of help. But yeah, good gosh, the receiving court for Atlanta is awful.
I don't think Kyle Pitts played either.
No, or at least he didn't get a target. They didn't throw it to him. But yeah, this receiving core for Atlanta is terrible. Both my freaking players went to bad teams. What in the world, man? The two quarterbacks that I was hyping up. Your quarterback goes to the Colts. My quarterbacks go to the Houston Texans and the freaking Falcons. What is this? This is trash.
I keep every player I scouting and study. I keep track of Stearns. I made sure I keep a track of him that he's not bad because I don't want my analysis to be bad at all. And he balled out yesterday. And Deontay Brown is playing today because he's with the Panthers. It's Panther versus Colts, so it was the best of both worlds for me today.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see
that'd be
Sam,
fun.
get to see Deontay. Who else? I didn't see Trey yesterday because I know Trey played Moyrig. I think he played yesterday because he was with the Raiders.
Oh yeah, Trayvon Merrick. How did he? He was one of my favorite players in this entire draft.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
And I didn't see much. I didn't watch the game,
Let's see.
but I wish I did. But
Does he have any
I mean, the
stats?
quarterback stole the show.
He
The
had
quarterback stole the show.
he had one tackle yesterday. I don't know how much he ended up playing.
Yeah, because he's a starter now. Well, that's obvious, but
Dude, I love that guy, and I hope he. The sky's the limit for a guy like that. He could be a potential Hall of Fame safety. That guy is so good. Unfortunately, he went to a bad team again. All my dudes went to bad teams. Like, what in the
I
world?
don't think the Raiders are a bad team. I don't think they have receivers.
Excuse me. Well, we'll see what they can be.
Their defense is
Defensively.
legit to me. They just ain't got no linebackers, but they live defense. Their D line, their secondary is solid.
Who's their corners?
This dude Trayvon Mullen they drafted in the first round. He's pretty good. They got Casey Hayward Jr. I think that was
They
a
did
great
get Casey.
pickup
Yeah, that's a solid
because
pickup.
he's going to check the twos now. And at this age of his career, he can lock up the two. Then you got John Abram, Animal, and then you put him back there with Trey.
I love Trayvon Merrick. I hope he just absolutely balls. I love that dude. But I wish we got him. But it was not meant to be.
We could have, but I wonder if he was sitting at 51, would they still would have took Sam?
I liked what I saw out of Jabril Cox. I think Jabril Cox was solid for Dallas.
He with Dallas.
Yep.
And they look, if Van Der Esch, if they don't they can't pay Van Der Esch. They can't because negative 24 million. You're not paying him. If Van Der Esch hit the market, I'm calling. Give me Van Der Esch. You don't want him, I'll take him. Because at his best, he's an all-pro linebacker. He's a Pro Bowl linebacker. You stick him with Jamin and Cole, please. And then with Khalid coming off the bench, please buy Bostic.
Chicken Rico did say JOK did well. I don't know anything about JOK, what he did. I don't think he was going to be a good linebacker in the league. I don't think he was worth the 19th pick. Let's put it that way.
He only slid in the draft because he had a heart issue.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, they said he has something with his heart.
What if Joe Flacco wins the starting job over Hurts?
Nah, Hurts got it locked up.
Yeah, is KJ Wright still out there? I still want him.
I think so.
Super Bowl caliber linebacker?
Well, I don't think we signed nobody else. I really don't.
Yeah. That Jordan Kunasik guy, like backup linebacker for us, played okay, I thought. One of the outside linebackers.
Yeah,
Number 59. I thought he played decent. Norris had a couple of good plays. Khalid Hudson is solid. It's just John Bostic.
Yeah, that's gonna be the problem. Bostic. John Bust.
And why is it always like the players that suck are never the ones that get hurt? You know, it's gonna be Chase or it's gonna be Duran or something stupid that like a guy that we can't afford to lose, and it's not gonna be John Bostic will play all 16 games, no questions asked. Like it seems like it's always that way. It sucks. But Justin Phillips played well. I don't remember too much about Justin Phillips.
Oh yeah, I think his name is Jalen Phillips. I don't know if his name is Justin.
I thought it was Justin, but he said Justin on here. I thought it was Justin.
Oh, I thought it was Jalen.
No, it is Justin Phillips.
Also, Jalen might play for the Dolphins.
I got you.
Even Tua struggled a little bit. Tua had a couple good passes, but he struggled a little bit.
Was he?
But that's to be expected. Like I said, he was supposed to red shirt last year. Now the Dolphins could trade for Rodgers, but I'm calling for Tua. So
interesting. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Are we gonna go right into the game?
we could. I probably put you on Discord. Cause I probably go on your channel on Discord in this one. But the game should start about the next 3 minutes.
All right. Yeah. I'll get in the voice chat for the Discord and we'll go there. But it was a fun chat. It was good chat.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully everybody else enjoyed. How do you think Dak will be this year? I think Dak will be. I think Dak will be fine as long as he can stay healthy. I think he'll be fine.
I don't know. But he
dude, Sime Fehoko. This is my thing with Sime Fehoko, dude. I loved Sime Fehoko. Sime Fehoko could be the next Darren Waller. That guy looked huge on the field. Move that bad boy to tight end. He's got great speed. He runs a sub 4.4. He's got hands. He's got the size. He could be the next Darren Waller in the league if they moved him to tight end. The dude's a freak.
I doubt they do that. Now, if they cut him, I'll go get him.
I want him as my tight end. Move him in, because Darren Waller was drafted as a receiver by the Ravens. Moved him inside to tight end. Did the Raiders?
That
one
tight
of the best
end
ones.
Pretty tight right now, man. I don't know if Ron gonna pull the trigger on that, but I'll take a flyer on him.
I want him.
I'll definitely take a flyer on him. But the Cowboys got they linebacking course ridiculous. Cox, Parsons, Jalen, Van Der Esch. Somebody's leaving. And it's going to be either Jalen or Van Der Esch. And whichever one does, I'm calling and I'm going to get them.
True.
Because they got their linebacker core is legit. Their D line is horrible, but their secondary is also horrible. But their linebacker core, Micah is as advertised. I'll say that.
All right, so we got Indianapolis Colts versus the Carolina Panthers.
I think Sam Ehlinger might start off as the starter. I hope he does.
Sam Ehlinger?
Yeah. He might start off as the starter. But the Jets did Sam Darnold so wrong. Because, I mean, though Zach Wilson don't got no defense, well, he got Quentin Williams, but that's just about it. They got what's that boy name? Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Jamison Crowder, and I think they need a tight end. They need a running back. But I think what they get, I don't even know. I think they drafted a running back.
Oh yeah, they drafted Carter, I think. Michael Carter, I think was there.
Is he from North Carolina?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, he's a beast. So they got a running back. I think if they can get a tight end and a receiver, their defense won't win games, but their offense sure will. Because that's a lot of speed on one team.
Yeah, well, and their offensive line actually isn't that bad. Didn't they draft a lineman too?
Oh, their offensive line is legit. Makai Becton, Elijah Tucker, Morgan Moses.
Elijah Tucker, that's who they drafted.
They old line is fine, so he's protected. He got weapons. So I think he's gonna have a good year. I'll give him that. He's gonna have a good year.
Because they did move Elijah Tucker into guard as well, I think. I think they moved him inside to guard, which is good for him.
So, the Jets finally got their guy.
So you did like Zach Wilson yesterday.
Oh yeah, he's deadly accurate. He looked comfortable this time.
Dude, that dude.
My problem with him is he needs to make his mistakes early, which he will. He's gonna make a ton of mistakes. Mm-hmm. He needs to make a lot of mistakes because he hasn't played no real elite competition yet. So he needs to make his mistakes. But with all those offensive weapons around him, if the offensive play calling can be right, he should have a nice year. I think this is going to be a very, very close offensive rookie of the year debate. It's going to be
Yeah,
tight.
yeah,
I think Lance is out of it because he's not going to be the starter.
right.
So Lance might not get it. But Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and what's that boy name? Zach Wilson. It's
Hmm.
going to be between them three because Mac Jones not going to start, so he can't really.
Hmm.
But those three, it's going to be close. I
Giants
don't
fans
think no
better hope
receiver will
DJ
win
does
it.
not get hurt because their backups are awful. Daniel Jones, apparently the backups over there in New York are bad.
They
Well, we'll
are.
see. We'll see if they figure it out with Jones, man. Can they figure it out with Jones? Forget their
Daniel,
backups. They need Jones to work. Like,
Daniel Jones is a good quarterback.
I think there's potential there, but he's got to actually do it. He's been a
He
turnover
got
machine.
listen. He got weapons. It's no the weapons should not be an excuse. The weapons there. The old line, I do not know yet. I don't know yet. That's what it comes down to for me.
They're
I
terrible.
think Daniel Jones, a big part of his mistakes is he has to force things because my old line's trash, and I got to force things downfield to get my team to win because I'm the what was he chosen like 6 overall, so I got to live up to this.
Hmm.
So they didn't do him no favors with that. So if the offensive line can be middle of the pack, Daniel Jones is gonna ball out. But you have to give him that way. He knows that I don't have to force this ball downfield. I got Kenny Galladay, I got Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Kyle Rudolph, Evan Ingram, Kadarius Tony, Saquon Barkley. I can just dump it off, short throws. They can take them do the rest. His job is easy now. All he has to do is not fumble now. That's it. Because I think the interception is not going to be there because he not got to force anything. Now, if somebody come around the corner, let me just tuck that ball and fall. Or do what Tom Brady and Peyton Manning did late in their career. Fall on the ground.
Just fall. Just
Just fall.
don't even take the hit.
Or run. Run. I would like to see more design runs for Daniel Jones, probably like 5 a game. Get him out the pocket. Get him rolling. That
Hmm.
way, rolling away from the. If you know your old line that good, roll him away. Do some play action with Saquon. Throw some screen. It's easy. It's fairly easy. He has talent. He almost took out Tampa. He has the talent. It's just they didn't have what they needed around him. He still won 6 games. Oh well, I have many they won.
Yeah, I think they went 6-10. I think you're right because they would have made the playoffs if we lost to the Eagles the last game. So.
And that would have been an interesting playoff series between them because they got a good defense.
Hmm.
Their defense is legit. That's why they're our only challenger right now. I kept Dallas. Eagles. I'm not ruling out the Eagles. I'm just not because I'm just not. If
I'm
they can
out.
stay healthy, I'm
I'm
not
out.
ruling them out.
I'm out on the Eagles.
I'm not.
I'm
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 not saying they're gonna win a division.
I'm out.
I'm not saying they're gonna win a division. I'm out on that. I'm saying when you play them, they're not gonna be some pushover.
Oh,
That's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
agree with that because that's just what the NFC East does. Like the NFC East beats teams that they have no business beating every year. Like every team does that. That's true. Like even our terrible division last year, record wise, beat the 11-0 Steelers. Took the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Super Bowl championships, to the depths. Right. The Giants beat the Seahawks out of nowhere.
Yeah, they destroyed them almost.
Like everybody in the division always somehow beats a team. Oh, the Eagles beating the Saints last year. Like there was weird wins late in the year every single year. So I can agree with that because they have some good pieces on defense still. They're aging, but they're still good pieces. Their offensive line is still solid, but
Aging.
we'll see about Jalen Hurts. We'll see if Devontae Smith can be anything. I don't know how he played the other day.
No, he was hurt. He had like some groin injury or something.
Shocker to me. I mean, dude, the guy is 160 pounds or 150, 70
I
pounds
think
soaking
he'll
wet.
be fine. I think he'll be fine.
That's my big thing with him. I didn't like Devontae Adams coming out. I said he was going to be a first-round bust. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there for sure.
Where it
So,
hurts.
you're interested in Deontay Brown and Sam Ellinger. Who else you interested in this game?
Tommy Tremble. Tommy
Yes.
Tremble, J.C. Horn,
J.C.
who else?
Horn. That'll be fun. Yep.
Chuba Herbert. him.
Ooh, Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, Hubbard. Yeah,
And
ooh,
who
I
does
liked
the
him.
Colts have? I know the Colts drafted somebody. I know I'm not thinking about him. Who was their first round draft pick?
The first round draft pick was Greg somebody, wasn't it?
Nah, they ain't get
No, they
Greg
drafted the
Newsome.
lineman. Defensive lineman. Who was it? Quiddy Pay.
Quiddy Pay.
Yeah, they drafted
Ooh.
the defensive lineman Quiddy Pay. I forgot
Hey,
about.
Quiddy?
I keep getting for some reason I keep getting the Browns pick and the Colts pick mixed up because they're the one that got Greg Newsome, right? Browns.
Yeah.
For some reason I always thought they got.
I know they
Greg
got
Newsome.
Quiddy.
Yeah.
That's a nasty defense. And one of the other guys they drafted, he's not even playing this year. He redshirt and he's a beast.
He's not playing.
Nah, he hurt.
Mm.
Nah, he got hurt. Like when they drafted him, he was hurt. He's not gonna be able to play this year. So he pretty much.
You know, I'm hearing Mike Strawn, the kid out of some school in Carolina, some small school. I can't remember what it is now. But I made a video on him. The dude's a physical freak coming out. He had like a 42-inch vertical. He ran like a sub 4.4 or something like that. The dude's like 6'4". The physical traits were there. He was just playing against a bunch of nobodies. But when he played against those nobodies, he crushed them as well. Like he was just the stats were through the roof. I think he had well over 1,000 yards and something like 15 touchdowns or something last year. And I had a Colts fan come in my comments on that video recently saying that he's one of their best receivers. Might be their best receiver coming out of camp right now. He's actually crushing it for the Colts.
Well, I want to see Michael Pittman take that next step before I can say he's the number one. But that's their problem. There's a number one receiver. That's their only problem I see right now.
Michael Strawn has the tools to be one. Kickoff just happened. I don't have to do play-by-play. We can just watch and hang out. I don't care. But he has the tools to be a number one. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's got the athletic ability. The one thing is we got to see what kind of routes he can run because he was mainly a deep threat in college. And then also how good are his hands going to be. They were great in college because he caught all sorts of things. But we'll see how that. So Jacob Eason is getting the start right now for the Colts.
Okay.
Instead of Sam Ellinger.
Marlon Mack.
Is Marlon Mack the starting running back right now? Yeah, you don't need to see
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. Quick out. Who's that? Who's number 10?
I have no idea.
Who just caught that? It was Patman. Patman caught that for a 5-yard out. Oh, Strawn's starting today.
Will Holden.
Number 17. Look out for number 17. He's on the bottom of your screen.
Let me turn my TV on.
He just pushed off of there. I didn't like that. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Who's here? Roger Smith. What's up, Roger? Red Wings. Paris Campbell can stay healthy this year. The Colts have a deadly receiving core. True. Paris Campbell's another guy. And then T.Y.'s still there. Nobody can't forget T.Y.
T.Y. is washed. That's why.
Well, T.Y., I was reading something about it. He's normally a deep threat, but their quarterbacks haven't been able to throw deep. So, like, Phillip Rivers couldn't throw it deep last year, and then Jacoby Brissett wasn't a deep thrower. So, it's like, there was really, since Andrew Luck left, he really hasn't been able to do what he's good at. So, we'll see. I don't know. But, all right, Patman, the receiver for the Colts, have caught 2 passes now. They don't even have, I don't know if you can see this on my, they don't even have Jacob Eason on ESPN, I guess, or something, because they don't even have his name next to his stats. That's hilarious.
Jacob Eason. I thought the Colts had a dome. They could open it up.
No, can they?
I mean, it looked like they opened it.
I know. Are they playing at like a college or something nearby?
I doubt it. It's their field.
I didn't know they could open theirs.
Me neither.
Interesting. Eason hands it off. Marlon Mack. Oh, nice run by Marlon Mack there. Uh-oh, flag. Might be coming back. J.C. Horn?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what number J.C. Horn is.
He should be like 6 or 8 or something like that.
Oh, offside, so that penalty will be declined. J.C. Horn will be number 8.
He should be playing this game.
Good block there by Patman. All right, Paris Campbell's playing today. I want to see that dude, Strawn, get some passes. All right, they hand it off to Wilkins. Wilkins, nice run in there. Ran into that big boy. Who's that big dude? Good gosh, number 93 is a monster. Am I ahead of you or behind you?
You were slightly ahead of me.
All right, I'll pause it. I don't need to be... tell me what you see right now.
The dude just ran the ball and got tackled by 93.
Tell me when you see Jordan Wilkins back.
I see it now.
All right, we're about the same now.
Jordan Wilkins.
Horn is buns. Oh, you don't like J.C. Horns? Did you see that INT by Patrick Surtain? I did not actually see it, but I heard that he got a pick 6. That's awesome.
Yeah. J.C. Horn's a beast. I don't know why you call him a bums.
I don't know either. All right, Eason standing in the pocket. Pressure's all around him. Did he complete that?
That looked like he held it too long.
Did they catch that?
I
Wow,
think
good catch
so.
by Green. Roger asks, so with Calvin Harmon cut, who's our best possession receiver right now? Thoughts from both of you?
Nobody. We don't have one.
Well, I mean, do we not? Are we just not including Terry McLaurin?
I mean, he's not a possession receiver. If you want to say that, then you would say Curtis, Diami, Terry. Who they're going to go to, they're going to go to Terry.
Oh, nice
That's obvious.
defense there by Carolina, stuffing
But
that run.
I
Good
don't think
God.
I want Terry taking hits.
So possession receiver. Okay, so what does it mean? I guess. How are we defining a possession receiver? Kind of like a Pierre Garçon. That's like, who are you going to go to on third down? Well, I guess to me, I'm thinking
Sometimes people perceive a possession receiver to be somebody that's going to take that hit and get that yard, to get that 4 or 5 yard pass. They got to do the dirty work. They're willing to take the hit. That's the possession receiver.
Okay, so we don't want Terry to be that guy. Okay, I see what you're saying. Even though I think Terry could. Terry's tough. He could be that guy that catches the underneath and do everything, but you don't want him to.
Cam, we don't care if Cam get hurt. Let's just say it's
Cam Sims. But I don't like his hands.
But that's probably gonna be Logan.
Oh, true. Yeah, Logan will probably be. You're right. Logan and John Bates will be like the security
Ricky
blanket.
Seals. I like Ricky Seals Jones a lot because he caught everything that came his way. That was a catch, by the way. I don't know why they said it wasn't a catch. That was a catch.
The one out of bounds?
The one on the sideline.
He did catch that, didn't he? Didn't they count that?
They said it wasn't a catch.
Oh, I don't remember now. I agree with you, Hassan. That's what my first thought went, is Terry could do it all. But I see what they're saying now is they don't want him to be that guy that's like kind of the nitty-gritty guy. They want him.
Do we really need one? Like, to be real, like, instead of, I can just throw it to JD or Jared or Gibson and go get it. I mean, I'm not. Or I can just throw.
I liked Logan. I think you were on the money with Logan Thomas. I think Logan Thomas will be our possession guy that needs it.
Logan have a big year.
We'll see. That was a great catch. That was a great throw and catch by Fitzpatrick to Logan that game. That was fun. All right. Anyway, so the Colts got stuffed, so they punted it away. So now we'll see the Panthers. I wonder if we're going to see Sam Darnold today.
Girl, don't nobody want that McDonald's, that nasty daggone food. We should see Sam. I don't know why wouldn't we? Why we wouldn't, I should say. Why we wouldn't.
I like their backup, PJ Walker. He'll be fun to watch today. I like PJ Walker. Definition of a possession receiver is a person with the reliable hands, blocks in the run game, bodies up corners, not a person with a lot of separation from corners, but someone you can trust. Okay, so it is kind of like a Pierre
Bro,
Garcon.
really,
So now
bro,
I guess
really.
it would be Logan then. It would be Logan.
Yeah. Because Cam not any of those things.
Cam's not any of those things.
So, and I like Cam a lot, but he's not any of those things.
Or it could be Diami. Diami had a nice contested catch.
But I want to see Diami in the whole game.
Yeah.
That's why I want that Diami's that kind of receiver.
Mhm.
We got 3 receivers that can go over 1,000 yards.
For sure. Oh, we do not see Sam. We're going right to PJ Walker. I like this dude. Here he goes in the play action, looking to throw, and he does find. Is that Trimble? I think that was Tommy Trimble.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Nice catch, Tommy. This is a guy I really wanted as well. Good old Tommy Trimble from Notre
He
Dame.
looks fast too.
Dude, he is.
Yeah.
He's athletic. He's very athletic.
Deontay Brown starting. See what he's got. Maybe we can cut everybody we got at left guard. And Brady Christensen getting some bump. Okay.
So if you don't want to count Logan, Roger, since he's a tight end, I guess we don't have one then that fits that whole bill. I guess the point. Or unless we want to say it's Terry. Like Terry is a great blocker in the run game. Terry got reliable hands. Terry bodies up corners. He does get separation. So I guess it's not that. But and I can trust him. So I guess Terry would still, be the one to fit the bill the most. But I guess it would be Diami next. But he could get separation too. So I guess in that case, we don't have a possession receiver.
Yeah, we don't. All of them get separation.
Yeah.
Outside of Cam.
And I don't.
They
like
probably
Cam's
use
that guy.
Humphreys, maybe Humphreys, but he can get separation. But I don't know. We don't have one.
True.
We just have guys that can just go get it if you need it.
Yeah. All right. PJ Walker throwing nice. Oh. Holding. Is that DJ Moore really? They have another Moore, right? They have another Moore. No, because DJ Moore's not 83, is he?
No, he was 10, I think.
Was he 10? They must have another
Yeah, I
Moore.
think he's 10.
He was number 2. Who is this guy?
Oh, so he changed his number.
Oh, it's David Moore. David Moore. Okay. That's who caught that one.
It's the same guy. No, it's not. No.
I was like, why are we seeing DJ Moore today? I was surprised. If we're not seeing the starters, definitely should not see their best offensive player probably. Oh, PJ Walker. There he goes. He finds Moore again. I'm telling you, dude, this dude PJ Walker can sling it. Seriously. Hey, do you know anything about PJ?
No, I just heard about him like last year. That he was good.
Yep. PJ, he played for the Houston Roughnecks in that XFL league, and he was killing it over there before that league shut down. That's why Carolina picked him up.
Yeah, well, that's a quality backup.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Terrence Marshall.
Escaping. Look at him. He's got moves, and he keeps his eyes downfield. Finds an open receiver. Going all the... No, he gets tackled. Look at that. You like that?
Who caught that?
Marshall. Oh, that was Terrence Marshall. 60-yard play. Dude,
No, it wasn't.
I told you PJ Tucker was...
I don't think that was Terrence.
Well, they counted him on the ESPN stat sheet.
That don't look like Terrence Marshall. Terrence Marshall's not that. Is he that big?
No, wait. I don't know.
I think Marshall's 17.
I thought he was too now that you mentioned that.
I don't know.
But they counted it on... Nope, he's number 88. That was him.
Okay. Terrence Marshall's a beast.
Uh-huh. But who's really a beast? PJ Walker. I was hyping him up, and then he does that. That was amazing.
That's exactly why we should start Heineke for that specific reason, because he can do those things, move around the pocket. But I'm not gonna be down on Fitzpatrick.
Curtis Samuel, but I would
I just
want to
gotta
use
hope.
him as their number 2 weapon behind Gibson and also filling the role as possession receiver with short throws and trying to be the yak afterwards. Yeah, Curtis Samuel, I don't know. But Curtis Samuel can get separation, so I don't know. I think we got
Exactly.
guys that I think there's multiple guys on this team that we can trust with hands. That's
We
the
don't
important thing.
need to go possession receiver. Everybody can do whatever.
Yeah, most of our guys can do it all.
That's what Ron always talk about position flex for. That's probably why he said, you know, I don't necessarily need a possession receiver if everybody can do that. I can just go to anybody and pick that one. Humphreys, you do it. JD, you go out, split out wide, and you do it. Antonio Gibson, you
Oh,
split
I
out wide.
completely forgot about Humphreys. Humphreys is a great choice as a possession guy. He could definitely do that.
He can separate.
Not as much as the other guys, but I guess he can. He's got a little quickness to him. He's got a little wiggle, but I don't know. It's interesting. Good gosh, did we just get a big holding call or something? Yeah, we did. 2nd and
That's all I
18.
care about. If you can catch on this team, that's all I care about.
Yo, PJ Walker's about to make a play here. I can just feel it. Feel it in my bones. Play action. Step up. Bomb. Oh.
That look like passing the fan.
That was between him and Marshall. Marshall. No, it wasn't Marshall. It was Moore. If that was Marshall, that would have been a touchdown. Hassan Moore called PJ peanut butter and jelly.
Yasin and Kari. That was his name. Camry. Whatever his name is.
It's Carey. But Yasin, isn't Yasin decent?
I don't know.
That name sounds familiar to me. What's his PFF? Nope. He was terrible. 49.9. I don't know why I know his name then. Why do I know Rock Yasin? Yasin. I've heard that name before. Where is he from?
Rodgers said he just cringed when Humphreys gets hit. He won't finish the season. I would be surprised if he does. I mean, that was my problem with him, but the way this offense is set up, it's set up for everything to be spread out and for nobody to really take any kind of hits.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you got Curtis, I mean, we should be unstoppable this year. Personally, quarterback's always the issue, but I don't see nobody being able. Nobody can stop us with all that speed and.
You know what? I need to change my title. Sorry, but go ahead. Keep going.
But you can't double team Terry, which they probably still will. He probably still will. Then Curtis and De'Ami and Humphreys and them gonna eat. And from the looks of it, it looked like they're gonna go. It looked like we're gonna go through Gibby again, which we should. We're gonna go heavy on Gibby, which I'm happy about. So, hey, go heavy on Gibby. You Gibby 15, 20 carries a game.
Oh, easily.
I don't want to see JD as in I want Jared and Gibby splitting the carries. I want to see JD just catching the football.
JD can do a little bit of everything. He played well as a guy that replaced him.
Jared is a better ball carrier than him.
That's probably true, but I don't think JD's bad. And then obviously JD's a way better pass catcher. So I think it's going to be Antonio Gibson first, second, and JD on third. I think that's what we're going to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying just bench JD. I'm just saying, like, for carries, I want to see Jared Patterson getting carries. Because a guy like that, because when you constantly pounding the team with defense, you got a quick guy like Jared Patterson, you're not going to feel like chasing him. And you can't see him.
You can't see him. That's true.
So it's like, that's tough on those linebackers, too. Because it's like, where the heck is he going?
Yeah, I don't think I could put Patterson over JD right now on any situation. I like JD.
I do too, but
JD did have a play where he got crushed in pass pro. Which play was that one? I wrote it somewhere in here. There was one that he got crushed.
Yeah, some guy named Take That just said the same thing you just said.
Yeah, that's who I was. He reminded me of that. He was the one that I saw that reminded me. Crap, I don't remember now. I didn't write it down because I wasn't analyzing JD, but he had a play where he got absolutely annihilated in that game. Annihilated.
Darrell Young. That's what we need to bring back at fullback. Darrell Young.
DY. Good old DY.
He was
back
a
in the
good
day.
fullback too.
Yeah, he had that one game where he had 3 touchdowns.
I didn't even realize he had that game. But I know he was a beast.
It was 3 goal line carries. Like that's all it was.
Oh.
He had like 15 yards or something like that. But he had 3 touchdowns in one game.
I mean, Gibson should have another. I think Gibson should have at least 16, 17 touchdowns. Easy.
I wouldn't say easy, but he's definitely capable of it. I mean, he had 11 in 11 games. Yeah, he had 11 touchdowns in 11 games last year. So why not?
He would have finished off at least 15. Because that one Dallas game, he had, what, 3?
Gig. H. There you go, spoiled.
Meant late, but I made it. DRG's here.
Oh, what up, DRG?
Man, you can't see Patterson. That's why I like him so much. He can catch it. He can run it. He can break you off. I mean, when it's late in the game, you're not going to feel like looking for no running back.
He's so small. And he played great. I wrote a lot of stuff down here. I'm going to break him down for sure. And off the top of my head, I don't remember too much of stuff that he did poorly. Honestly.
He made, you know, the most of his time. Mm-hmm. He can run it. And the thing about him is, the hole does not have to be a wide open hole for him to go through it. If it's just big enough, he's gone.
What's worse is he almost did it.
He's gone. So once he gets through that hole, and if the hole's not there, he's just not going to do what other running backs do and just try to fight for a yard. He's going to look, see a hole, he's going to go through that one. Like the one where they was in shotgun. He took it. It was nothing right there, and he just cut it left and just took it for like 12 yards automatically. And you can't see him. So once he cuts it back, you don't know. All you got to do is beat what? A DN? Oh, I'm gone.
Just one linebacker or D end, and that's what he did many times. Like the only times he was getting tackled, I'm trying to think. Like there wasn't very many times he got tackled by one dude. Like it was almost always swarmed on, which is awesome to see. I like that. You like that? Yes, I like that.
People always say Patterson might even make the team. I said Patterson making his team. I haven't seen him play in a game, but I just knew it. I was like, Patterson gonna make this team because we don't have a guy like that. We're not a guy that's powerful. See, he can do everything Peyton Barber can do, plus JD and Gibson.
Spoiled. How did your boy Peyton Turner do? The first round pick.
Ian Book got some PT.
How'd he do?
He threw 1 pick.
Oh, jeez.
But, I mean, their quarterback room, so it's not no foregone conclusion who's winning the quarterback position right now. It's literally Taysom Taysom started the game.
Oh, did he?
James backed them up, I believe.
Really? Wow.
So, trying to tell Spoil you Taysom should be that starter.
Peyton Turner didn't play? Come on, bro. Come on. All right, here we go. Eason under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking to throw deep. Has a guy over the middle and dropped. Good defense there by number 13, I think. We'll see. Zach Bond and Adebo and Tony were monsters. Oh, I did like that pick of Paulson Adebo. I like that one. I liked that guy.
That pass was too high. That pass should have been in his belly, not up high like that.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't seen a throw to Strawn yet. I want to see Michael Strawn catch a pass. He's at the bottom of the screen right now. Takes the snap. Hands it up the middle to Mack. Changes hands. Stiff arm. All right, nice little 7-yard scamper. Week 1, Jameis versus Taysom. It goes to Jameis, but it was close. All right, fair enough.
I hope Taysom wins it.
I'm rooting for Jameis to win it.
I want Taysom.
Ravens fans were yelling, "Don't throw his way." All right. 3rd and 3. This is where you got to go to Strawn. Look at Strawn. Yep, he's looking that way. He catches it. Oh, my God, Michael Strawn, baby. Uh-oh. This dude could be a problem. He just ran a slant. 3rd down. Need one. Gimme.
I just seen it.
How'd I get ahead of you again? I paused and slowed down.
I don't know. 6'5", 225.
Dude, the dude's a freak.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Come on. Play action. Give it to him again. Go deep. Go. Throw it. Ah, darn it. He threw it underneath. Did he catch and fumble? Come on, Ponytail. Tell me. Was it a catch and fumble or was that a drop?
Nah, he definitely catch and fumble. That wasn't a drop. He took like two.
Oh, there's the replay. Yeah, that's a catch and fumble. For sure. He turned upfield and everything. Number 35 almost got to that. Does his 2 feet touch?
2. Yeah, that should be catch and fumble.
Yo, if that's a catch and fumble, I think that's the Panthers' ball. I think that dude had possession and a knee down. I think the Panthers are going to get this ball. Caught. 1, 2.
Oh, no, this pass incomplete.
Yeah, but that's Panthers are going to challenge this. Because I think this dude got the ball with the knee down.
What if you call it incomplete?
Yeah, but you're going to challenge the call on the field as a fumble. And then you're the one who recovered it. But they're not even going to do it. It's a preseason game. Who cares? All right, Eason. Looking to throw. Going deep. Is that Strawn? Is that him again? No, it's one. It's, what's his name? Pittman. I mean, Campbell. Paris Campbell. Nice catch.
That was a good ball. That was a good throw.
Mm-hmm. Dime. Right in the breadbasket. I want Tony Jones behind Kamara. I knew he was good. I don't know anything about Jones. I've never heard his name until right now.
Yeah, I need a receiver for you and a quarterback.
You need a lot of receivers. A whole room.
They need a tight end. I told you, they might as well go ahead and tank it this year.
Ooh, Marlon Mack turning field. Can he get around? Nah. Good swarm defense there by the Panthers. I like what's his name though? Adam Troutman. That should be their starting tight end. I think he actually has some potential. Troutman. Beautiful throw there to Campbell.
Saints I don't ever want to be like the Saints. Like, I don't want to have to just every year try to sell out for a Super Bowl just to get to this point. I don't want to do that. Be like $100 million in cap. I don't ever want to be like that, ever. That was a horrible, horrible way. You only got one.
Oh, who dropped that ball? Who dropped that ball? Granson? Was it Granson? I can't tell.
Nobody didn't drop the ball. It was just incomplete.
No, that went right through dude's hands.
Oh, well, they must didn't show the replay yet.
Well, I just that's what it looked like to me. To me, it looked like it just went right through that dude's hands. All right,
Well,
Strawn at the bottom of your screen. 3rd and 13. I'm looking at Strawn all day long. Give me a fade pass. Oh, he's doing a screen. All right, they're going to do another field goal. Tie game.
That was a horrible play call.
You have no cap space, spoiled. Just face it. You're gonna have to trade Michael Thomas.
They can't.
Why?
Because they'll be 35 and dead cap.
The other team will have to take responsibility for that.
No, they won't. And I mean, Spoil, you said they already got amended relationships or whatever, so they cool now, but I don't believe that.
We'll see.
But I'll trade Michael Thomas in a heartbeat. You ain't got to tell me twice. Bye. Goodbye. I'll trade him for Bateman. Go give me Rashad Bateman. I got me number one receiver that actually can run routes.
Tim, your business of football is still questionable? Dude, I know what I'm doing. All right? I know what I'm doing. Seahawks suck. They lost 20-7 to the Raiders. They suck.
They ain't got no depth.
All they got is Russell Wilson.
That's it. And that's exactly why they're going to finish last.
Well, and Russell Wilson can get you 11 wins by himself.
Nah, not this year.
We'll see. Try to get us back in negative 70 million. You'll do that yourself, spoiled.
You ain't played Lattimore yet. He gonna get at least what? Half of what? Not even half. He probably gonna get a little bit of what Ramsey got.
I mean, Lattimore should get the bag. Doesn't he play well?
Yeah, he a top 5 corner.
You think he's that high?
Top 5, top 10.
Probably top 10 to me. I thought about it.
But what you got? Jalen Ramsey, Jair Alexander, Xavier Howard. What his name? 3?
Yeah. Stephon Gilmore, Tre'Davious White.
All right, so he not top 10 then. I'm in top 5. I think he better than White. I put him over White.
Who else you got? There's somebody else I just thought of.
Denzel
Marlon Humphrey.
Ward.
Marlon Humphrey.
Oh yeah, he's not top 5 then. Well, he's top 10.
Yeah. What up, Matty? Yep, we're still live. We're still living.
He's top 10 corner.
We're gonna watch this game, then I'm gonna get going on making my film breakdown vids for everybody that I did on for the skins.
Yeah. I'm ready to see my boy Sam get loose.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to the park?
No.
You're not?
No.
Well, mom needs to use the car
Why?
because she has to transfer to the city
Where y'all going?
to Anacostia Park.
All right, my keys. I don't know why. You know what? I would have went, but I'm not going now. I would have went.
You have the other side of the key?
Bring me back a plate.
Okay. She has the other side of the key.
Bring me back 2 plates.
2?
Yeah, 2 plates.
Okay.
And my keys downstairs. 'Cause I didn't even know they
Thinking
was-
Marcus and Lattimore will get us out of the negatives for sure. I'm cool trading Andrus Pete, that waste of cap. Nobody's trading for Andrus Keep, or whatever his name is, Pete. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that.
Speaking Rico, Sertan quarter got a pick 6 already. Yeah, Sertan's a beast. They got a
PJ Walker in motion, throws it out. Oh, Chuba! Come on, keep your feet, Chuba.
They got a heck of a secondary. I'll see that. Now they got backup safeties. That's nice.
I'm not super impressed with what I'm seeing out of Chuba Hubbard right now, though.
I like what he's done so far.
Well, he's 3 carries, 1 yard.
He must have got kicked behind the line.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. It's my over line fault. Who number 44? Franklin.
Hey, it's Franklin. Oh, that was a false start. Yeah, they called it. Number 78, you get a little antsy.
Yeah, I'm about to say he definitely got off. Where's Deontay?
Oh, Deontay Brown?
Yeah.
Is he the right guard?
He should be 77.
Yeah, he's the right guard right now.
Let's see.
What is that face mat rule? Who's the top 5 tackle? Why does Thomas want to leave the Saints? It's not coaching, or is it the QB? Or money? Who's a top 5 tackle? Andrews Pete? Andrews Pete is no top 5 tackle. Oh, Armstead. Okay, yeah, Armstead. I'm French tagging Armstead. Yeah.
That was too high. That was too high of a throw.
He should have gotten surgery earlier if he was going to get surgery. Michael Thomas.
You say? Yeah, he didn't get surgery early. He should have. He didn't do crap last year. Getting $20 million a year. He basically got the contract Amari Cooper got.
I'm sorry. If you wait to get surgery to the till games start, I think you should lose your paycheck for those games. I don't think you should get paid for any of those games you missed. Like when you could have had this all figured out in the off season, and then you're missing 7 games now because you decided to wait to get surgery. Yeah, give me your paycheck. I'm not paying you. That's ridiculous.
He may miss the whole year, to be honest with you.
Then you're missing a whole year of money.
Because by week 7, if they like what 2-5, what are you coming back for? Like seriously, like what's the point getting you hurt and then next year, and then I gotta pay you? Like, there's no point. You wanted a trade, so you wanted a trade. Who want Murray and Freeman? Give them a 7th, and we good.
Who?
If Devontae Freeman and Latavius Murray, they running backs.
Oh, Latavius Murray, yeah.
If the Saints want to win any games, they need to put the ball in the belly of Alvin Kamara.
Oh, fumble! A sack fumble! Who's that? Haynes Sr. My man. Little sack fumble there from Eason. Thought he was about to throw it. Ooh! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sack, fumble, and recovery by Haynes Sr. Gotta love it. All right, PJ.
Yeah, they should score a touchdown for this one.
PJ Walker about to score a touchdown right now.
Should be.
PJ to Terrence. PJ to Terrence right now.
Robbie Anderson not playing today.
Fade route, left side. Okay, why'd you hand it off, you dweebs? Chuba chuba! Yeah, the Saints defense should still be really good. I mean, they got most of their people back, right?
Yeah, but their offense terrible. The Saints are in a position where we were last year. If you think about it.
Pretty much.
Their defense wasn't as good as ours, but
except I would take Taysom Hill and
we got
and Jameis Winston over what we had last year.
Yeah. I'd do that.
And I'd probably still take him over what we have this year. I
like Heineke, man.
Heineke! He was a little questionable the other day. He was a little questionable.
He said he was nervous. So once he settled down, hey,
He had a couple of bad throws, like throwing off his back foot too much. There's a couple of things I didn't like, to be honest.
I think he'll be fine. I think next preseason game he lights it up.
I hope so.
You ain't never lied. Hopefully, our first unit actually scores a touchdown. That's what I would like to see us take a shot deep, at least one or two, 3 shots deep to see what they've been doing in practice. You gotta put it on the field eventually. You can't just do think and dunk. You know, you throw a pick. But I would like to see you take a shot down. Maybe they're waiting for Curtis, I guess. Maybe.
This is a quiet game. I know it's this game is quiet, to be honest with you guys.
Don't worry, when Sam get in, it's gonna get loud.
But these preseason games, that's just how it goes. I mean, these preseason games drag out. Like, I've been watching a couple, and you're just like, oh my, it's only halftime? I still have to watch for another hour and 45 minutes? Like, good night.
That's why.
What up, SAS? Hi, the Cowboys is the best. Okay, well, good luck this year, guys. Good luck.
LOL. Marcus Williams at the top. That's a 10 million hit.
No, he's not.
And you wanted him.
He's more than that.
He would have been cheaper than Landon, though.
He would have been cheaper than Landon. He's more than 10 million. He's like, isn't he? Oh wait, never mind. No, he's not. Hendrickson or whatever. Trey Henderson, right? Trey Henderson. He was the one that was going to be more if they kept him because he was a pass rusher.
Yeah.
Marcus Williams. Where is he at?
Kadarius Toney.
Marcus Williams, 10.6. They restructured everybody, so all of them were low cap hits.
Yeah.
They're negative 35 million next year. Oh my god.
That's why I said I would not want to run an organization like how the Saints ran it.
Oh jeez.
Saints.
Tehran's only an 8.3. All right, here we go. PJ Walker steps in the pocket, steps up, throws it. Oh, tipped. Nice defense there by the Colts. He was looking for Terrence. That's who I thought he was going to throw to. But your GM is not as great as ours. Yeah, okay. You have no cap space and you have no quarterback. Tell me again how great you are. What up, Redskins Man 10? Right.
Your GM is better than ours. I beg to differ. Outside of this year, how horrible they did what they did, we still have better than y'all. We didn't even have a GM these previous years, I don't think. If you look at how Kyle Smith built this team, I mean, I would say we're pretty darn fine.
And we got a bunch of money next year.
Yeah.
If you look at our cap space for next season, we got $45 million for next year too.
That's why I said we should just use the money and pay our own. We don't need to pay nobody else. Unless Vander Esch or Jalen Smith becomes available. That's different. If one of those two guys become available, I'll spend some of that money on them. I can get them on a small deal too. Because I can be like, all right, look, they cut you for a reason. So we're going to give you a 1 year or maybe like a 2-3 year deal, 2-year deal worth like 15. If you can get them for a 2 year, $15 million deal as young as they is, I'm trying to tell you. But we should just pay our own players. I don't want to pay nobody else. That way we can still keep the money.
You crossed over every NHL team to the NBA. Tim and Chris, you got any plans on Madden 22 this year? Yes, I'm going to get Madden 22. I'm hoping it's cross-platform because that would be fun.
I mean, whenever I'm able to get Madden money, then I'll do so. I'm not as rich as Tim is.
Yeah, okay. No cross-generally been into no problem. However, cross-generational play could be a feature that comes out in Madden 2, Madden 22. This is specifically on Xbox. Will they be cross-platform? Hasn't stated whether the game will feature cross-play, but if you look at most of their franchise, it isn't looking good. That being said, EA is the publisher for Battlefield 2042, and a game that is potentially bringing cross-platform in the first time in the franchise history, so you never know.
I don't think this.
They need to make it cross-platform.
Matt Rule, the greatest head coach that ever lived. Hopefully we get to see Sam.
Most of our teams on rookie deals, doesn't matter. We got money. Spoiled.
Are you talking about us?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why I say we should use our money for our players.
Yeah.
If you use your money for your players, you will still always have money. Because you gotta think of it this way: if I got every player in the contract, that means I'm not spending none of my own money. So I'm just adding on all the money that I have because all these players are on contracts already. So once I pay them again, year after year after year, I don't have to pay them anything. My cap just keep going up. That's how it should be. Not I need to go sell out. Let me spend extra money. No, that's not how you win no championship and have sustained success.
Y'all finna be down here like the Bucks? The Bucks just won a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Which was a fluke.
And the Bucks still have $19 million next year, with Tom Brady under contract.
First of all, the Bucks are old as dirt on the D line. Their secondary is horrible. Outside of that rookie, their linebackers are legit. JPP old as dirt. Vita Vea is a bust, and the Dominican Sue is old.
All right, 3rd and 1. Easton's gonna go run it himself. Gets it.
Yeah, he's definitely a bust.
Oh, Jordan Love got hurt.
No, they say he's fine.
Geno Smith is still a quarterback in the league?
Mm-hmm.
How old's he?
He gotta be in his 30s now. Gino old.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Sam? Put in Sam already. They probably won't get him one more series. Jason Peters signed with the Bears. If he can stay healthy, they got a nice tackle.
Jason Peters for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
He's better than Leno.
Maybe we should have got him there.
I wanted him last year. I
No,
wanted
he
us to
was hurt
sign to a
last year.
one year deal. Well, I'm talking about in the regular season, or I mean, in the off season. I wanted to sign him, bring him in because we had no left tackle last year. Our starting left tackle was Jerron Christian, but Lucas ended up having a good year. But I liked the idea of going to get Peters.
We got the Bengals. We should kill the Bengals. Smoke the Bengals. Smoke. You know what? If I'm wrong, I don't even play. You know what? He probably gonna play the starters in game 1 and 2. I won't play him in 3
Right.
because everybody else don't play their starters in the first game. But in the second game and third game, they probably play him, which is dumb. But ooh, catch. Okay, it's a good little quarterback battle right now. Eason making it hard for Sam.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna get that backup spot? All right, there's Michael Strawn again at the top of the screen. Golly, why can't they throw this guy the ball? He's only
He
gotten
gave
one
you
catch.
No, he just caught one.
Oh, I missed it. I was looking at something else. Crap, I'm going back.
He caught
I want to
one for
watch
the
it.
first down, I think.
Oh, that was him that caught it? Oh, I'm watching it again.
Yeah.
I'm going back. Eason rolling to his right, slinging it, wide open, caught again. Yes. Get that guy the ball more. More. Wilkins. Apparently Jordan Wilkins is cute, according to my wife. So my wife picks her fantasy players by how cute they are, right? And so I tell her, okay, you tell me who I'm allowed to draft based on that, and then I draft for her, right? And apparently there's not a lot of cute running backs in the league because she gave me like legitimately 4 running backs to choose from. And Jordan Wilkins was one of them, and at the time I had never heard of him. I was like, okay, this is bad. I think it was like she likes James Conner, and then the other 3 were like third stringers that we're never going to see it down. I'm like, you got to give me more options than that. Like, I can't work with this. We're actually going to do a draft together, me and her, on the channel later when we go to do our draft.
Go today.
Not today. I don't know when the draft is. I got to text my buddy.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 1. Okay.
What's the... Nothing. Never mind. I was about to ask you what my friend's name is. I was drawing a blank.
Hey, what kind of play call is that?
Who's your favorite player in the league right now not on Washington?
I don't know.
I don't necessarily have an answer for that either. I was just kind of curious.
I'll probably go with maybe Odell.
Really? Odell?
Maybe. You have to go position by position, but since I like receiver, I'll say Odell.
So my favorite receiver then, not on Washington. Who's my favorite receiver? Probably Michael Strawn right now. No, I'm just kidding. Who's my favorite receiver not on Washington? I have like some thoughts going through my head, but I don't know if I would like any of them as my favorite? Do I want to go somebody mainstream or do I want to go somebody lighter? Is also the other thing. Well, everybody's gonna be mainstream. Everybody doesn't know who they are, but you know what I mean. Like one of the top receivers, or do I go lighter? I'm gonna go Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin's gonna show everybody wrong again this year that thought he was bad after the drops in the playoffs. I'm going Chris Godwin. What position's next?
Hey, quarterback would be extremely easy.
My favorite quarterback not on Washington is Pat Mahomes. I love Pat Mahomes.
I'm gonna say Justin Fields.
You like Justin Fields? Number one. I love Patty. I love everything about Pat Mahomes. He's so much fun to watch. Beast, great dude. Pat Mahomes is number one for me.
He is fun to watch.
All right, so you picked quarterback. I'll go. Let's just go down the running back.
I'm gonna go McCaffrey. I'm gonna say McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. I like Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs is a monster, and I think he's gonna be fun to watch. What? Oh yeah, on to Terrence Marshall.
Terrence Marshall's an animal.
Dude, I'm telling you, PJ Walker is good. That's a guy we should go after.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, so running back. Where are we going next?
Tight end.
Tight end. All right, tight end. I like Robert Tonyan right now. Give me Robert Tonyan. I think the dude can be the next top tier tight end, and I'm all here for it. I'm excited for Robert Tonyan this year.
Tight end, I'm gonna have to go with. Like, I don't know. He okay. He okay. I'm gonna go with Waller.
Waller the baller.
He's more exciting to watch than me.
He is a beast. That's why I want Sime Fehoko to be. I should have picked Sime Fehoko. All right. So we did tight end. I'm not even gonna bother with linemen. Who cares about linemen? We'll switch over to the defense then. Let's go defensive end. I really don't know who I'm going to pick here.
No, but I'm probably going to go with, I'm going to say TJ.
TJ Watt?
I gotta go with TJ.
I do like some TJ Watt. TJ Watt is fun. Could have won Defensive Player of the Year if it wasn't for Aaron Donald. All right, I'm gonna go with Nick Bosa then. I like Nick Bosa. All right, so where are we going next?
I could have said Joey.
Could have said Joey.
Let's go linebacker.
Linebacker. Who's my favorite linebacker? Not in a Washington uniform. Hold on. I know there's somebody out there that I'm thinking of that I like, but drawing a blank. I'm going to go. I liked him coming out of college. I'm going to go Roquan Smith for the Bears. I like Roquan. Roquan is my linebacker I like, not in a Washington uniform.
Darius Leonard.
Darius Leonard. We'll see what else if he can continue on his journey. He's so small, but he's long though. At the same time, isn't he like 6'1", 6'2"?
He'll do everything.
Darius Leonard. I like Roquan. All right.
Yeah, the second one will probably be Blake Martinez. I like him a lot.
Oh yeah, Blake Martinez. That's a good one. Safety.
For safety, since I like free safety, I play safety too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu. The Honey Badger.
Beast.
My favorite safety, hands down, right now is Trayvon Merrick. What?
No, I'm gonna go with Jamal Adams.
Oh, Jamal Adams.
I'm gonna go with Molly Mall.
I want Trayvon Merrick to succeed. I am rooting for him
If you
hardcore.
want to say rookie,
No, I'm saying
then
safety
that-
overall.
Oh no. No, I gotta go with Molly Mall.
Well, we're not
Jada
saying who's the
Strategy.
best. We're just saying who's our favorite.
I mean, I like Jamal Adams. But I'm gonna put Jamal Adams in the. Then I say Stearns then.
Oh,
I
you
think
like Hayden Stearns?
He has Tyrann Mathieu ability.
Well, you could say
Just more athletic.
whoever you want. I don't care. I'm not putting any pressure on you to say rookie or not.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna say Stearns then.
All right, say Stearns. I like Stearns. I love Merrick though. Merrick's my favorite. And then I guess corner's the last one.
I like Jalen Ramsey, but I don't like his personality or character per se.
Yeah.
Well, I like his. I like the fact that he's gritty. Obviously, I want, but I just with that whole Golden Tate situation, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm gonna say Jair Alexander.
I like Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey's
He's
my
good
favorite.
too.
He's a beast.
I'm gonna go with Jado.
Jair
Jair, like,
Alexander.
He's kind of underrated, but everybody knows he's a top 3 corner, but he's yet still underrated for some reason.
Kicker.
Justin Tuck.
Justin Tucker. What a beast.
He's actually fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. I'm rooting for Evan McPherson, the rookie for Cincinnati. I hope he's a monster. He's my favorite right now. Cough, cheating.
Justin
on...
Tuck will probably be the only kicker taken in the first round. He'd probably be the only him. Like it was a history. Like they would go back in history. All kickers. Adam Vinatieri would be a first rounder. Justin Tucker would be a first rounder, and I think it's another guy for the Patriots. Something like Gostkowski or Skowski's like a 60-something yarder before 65. So that guy. Well, I don't know who he is. I
Steven
know he is,
Gostkowski?
but-
Yeah, he played for the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd probably go late in the first round.
You're not going to talk about Mosley? Mark Mosley? The only
I don't
kicker to
even
win
know.
MVP. He was our old kicker, Redskins kicker. He won MVP
Nah,
of
I
the
didn't.
league.
I didn't even know that.
Yep. Mark Mosley.
We got a lot of little history, but we got a legend,
Yep.
the greatest safety ever lived, in my opinion.
He's amazing. He was amazing. Talk about a guy fun to watch.
Beast can do everything. Only player that I think came close was Eric Berry, as far as talent. Eric Berry was an animal.
He was league MVP. We won the Super Bowl in 1982. Yep.
Who was that, Roger?
No, Redskins Man 10.
No.
He's a Redskins historian. He knows a lot about the Skins.
Not about the hands for sure. This boy, you funny. Favorite player on the Saints.
Pick a player on the Saints.
Oh.
Uh-oh, another sack.
Naheem Hines.
Carolina's backups have been getting after the quarterback, man.
They need to take him out and put my boy in.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of seeing Jacob.
You know what? That was on the quarterback. He needed to step up. The tackle pushed his guy around the pocket. He gave him somewhere to step up into.
Oh, Lil Gilly said his favorite safety is Justin Simmons.
Ooh, Justin Simmons over there in Denver as well.
Marlon Humphrey. Then he said his favorite corner is Marlon Humphreys because he gets those fumbles.
Mm-hmm. Nice. This guy, Patman, is getting a lot of targets. He's gotten 6 targets today. I have a massive book of Redskins history up to 2010 when the book was made. Well, there you go. Demario Davis is my favorite player right now. Yeah, you picked a guy on your team, of course. one of my favorite players right now is Chase Young and Terry
Nah,
McLaurin.
damn.
And then yours is Cam. Yep.
Mine's a Cam. I gotta get me a Cam jersey.
Yeah, you should.
Let me look at Jacob Eason's stats.
I can give them to you if you want me to.
So you already looking at it?
Yeah, I have it up on my screen.
Yeah, let me know.
It's 11 for 16, 125.
That's a good. Yeah, Sam got it. Yeah, he got some competition. He not playing that bad. Other than that, well, he did fumble. So
Yeah, I think he needs to step up in the Oh, he almost fell. Oh my God, he got up that away. Good for him.
hike the ball. Thank you.
Ooh,
They
Nick
don't
Chubb.
feel.
Nick Chubb is a fun one.
Who Chubby?
Yeah, I was a Chubb hater. Not necessarily a hater, but like a non-believer, I should say. I was a non-believer in Chubb before he exploded. Like, I didn't think he could be what he was now, but now he's amazing.
He's drastically underpaid. I'll say that.
No! Michael Strawn dropped a pass.
Oh, what did he say?
Don't let me down, Michael.
My favorite player that is not in Washington jersey currently is definitely Josh Allen. He is definitely my favorite player. Got a great arm. He can get out of the pocket. He carried my fantasy team.
Nice. He carried mine too to the championship, but then I ran into a buzzsaw.
Josh Allen.
Quentin Flowers? I know nothing about Quentin Flowers.
Me neither.
I hated that he switched to H-back with the Bengals.
Bengals struggling with what's his face? Burrow.
Oh! It hit off the Colts dude's helmet. That was fortunate.
Joe to go Burrow.
Joe Burrow. All right, here we go. PJ Walker hands it off. Chuba Hubbard's out of the game now. Who was that? Or was that Hubbard? Hubbard has not been able to run anywhere. It was Hubbard. Dude, he's 5 carries for 6 yards right now. 07 likes Patrick Ramsey.
I remember him.
Go watch Quentin Flowers USF highlights. All right, I will. I can't do it on stream though. I am done watching videos on stream. Yuki's not gonna like that, but I've gotten too many copyright claims. All right, there's Marshall again. Marshall's got 3 catches, 88 yards right now.
Monte is back. He back at practice.
Montez is back in practice? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may be fully healthy going into week 2 of the preseason.
So the defense was on point today.
My favorite all-time player, not QB, is Calvin Johnson. My favorite all-time player, my favorite all-time player, probably period, is a Detroit Lions player.
What? I don't got no all-time favorite player.
I love Barry
Sean.
Sanders. Barry Sanders
you
is
talking about Barry? Oh, okay.
Barry Sanders is the man. I love everything about Barry.
Oh my gosh! How the heck did he get
Ooh,
out of
there he goes! Go Hubbard, go! Finally! Man, he was getting bottled up all game, and he finally explodes.
How the heck did he get out of that?
Go Chuba. Chuba, 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 Chuba. Chuba, 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 Chuba.
That's probably what they're going. That's probably what they're going to call her.
Call him the train.
JD. Curry,
Calvin Johnson was a monster. Calvin Johnson was a monster. No ifs, ands, or buts. Megatron was a beast.
Was he really?
Nah, not really.
Tory McIntyre.
Tory McIntyre's your favorite player?
No, I'm looking at the like what they did at camp today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing Lions got good all-time talent, but still trash. Ironic. Yep. Well, that's really the only two players.
Tory McIntyre with the interception. He caught a pick today on Heineke.
Ooh, Heineke.
Another pick for
Yo,
the
did you
defense.
see that Daniel Jones interception in practice?
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta go look it up. It's hilarious. So he literally just throws it to the defender. Like, no offensive players around. He just throws it to the defender.
Ooh, James Smith-Williams caught a pick. Dang, Jamin Davis caught a pick. They throw picks left and right.
Oh, my God.
Danny Johnson caught
Did
a
he
pick.
catch that? Bro, watch this catch. Watch this catch. Watch this catch. Smith.
That was a good catch. Good throw, too.
He was trying. Shy Smith. He was a rookie last year, wasn't he?
I have no clue.
A lot of people wanted us to get him, I think. Where did he go to college? South Carolina? Oh, Tommy Trimble, touchdown! Let's go, Tommy! Ugh. PJ Walker, dude, 10 for 16, 161 yards, and a touchdown. Dude's balling.
Tommy Tremble, that's what we should have drafted instead of Bates.
Tommy Trimble. Love it.
Everybody could have picked today.
Yeah, Barry retired early too. He only played 10 years, but he averaged 1,500 yards a year. Do you know that, Chris?
No, I didn't. That ain't nothing.
Oh, Chuba Hubbard got the 2-point conversion, but there's a flag.
Yeah.
Chuba, 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 chuba. Chuba, 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 chuba.
That is a lot of rushing yards. He got 15,000.
In 10 years.
How old was he?
Dude, he like 30, 31 maybe. But
I think probably had a solid 3.
yep. And then he averaged 5 yards a carry. But he has the all-time record for most carries that went for negative yards. And he still averaged 5 yards a carry.
That means he must have. Because he had no O-line.
Because he had he had nobody. Most people cannot name another player he played with back in the 90s.
Better than Barry.
Lions are wearing 10 backpacks for the Lions. No kidding. Gary Clark was the favorite player, Roger? Greatest ever saw? Lawrence Taylor? Yeah, Lawrence Taylor is a monster. Lawrence Taylor is a monster. You know who also has a legitimate argument to be the best player of all time in football history? Is
No,
Deion Sanders.
I said that.
Deion Sanders has a legitimate argument.
Deion was the GOAT. There's never been another Deion. There will never will be.
Deion
Those
was
are
amazing.
legends. Players that you know that you will never ever find again.
Mm-hmm.
Those are legends. Like Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice think he's slick. Only reason why his record is that high because he played till he was 42 years old.
Uh-huh.
He made sure nobody
Uh-huh.
Because ain't nobody, no receiver gonna play at no 42. Like, what in the world?
Yeah,
The
Jerry
closest
Rice.
one was Larry Fitzgerald.
Jerry Rice's records are literally Madden records. Like if you go and play as a receiver and try to get a guy to have more yards than Jerry Rice, you can't do it.
I got 30 more yards than Jerry.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It took him till he was like 35. I did. His catcher, he got the highest catches. He got the most touchdowns, the most receiving yards.
You know what? Actually, this is an interesting point. Deion was the ultimate snake of the NFL. I don't think that this is interesting because he's a snake. But can the best player in the NFL history be a player that was also a journeyman?
Why not?
I don't know. Like, that means nobody wanted you, right? Nobody wanted to keep you.
I mean, you're older, so it happens.
But he was traveling around before that, but like in his prime. Didn't he go from San Francisco to the Cowboys?
He got rings, didn't he?
Yeah, he got rings.
So why does it matter?
I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
No, I'm just saying like it shouldn't matter. If wherever he went, he still was a Hall of Fame player, that should say something. Because that's not easy to go from system to system. Well, he really didn't play.
All right. Redskins man 10. Okay, look. I love Darryl Green. Darryl Green was great. But he ain't no Deion. He was not Deion.
He may have been as fast as Deion, maybe.
Oh, he was faster than Deion.
I don't know about all that.
He was fast. That's all he had on Deion was speed. Darryl Green was unbelievably fast.
Was he faster than you?
Nah. Don't get crazy now, Chris. Don't get crazy.
So I guess they're going to give Sam the second half.
Yep.
That's good then. Now I get to watch Sam for a
Oh my God! There's Michael Strawn. There he is. Dude's a monster. Michael Strawn. Check this one out. You see it?
Oh, I just seen it.
Oh! Michael Strawn.
J.J. Watt is my favorite defensive player of all time. Do you guys think anyone will break Megatron's receiving yards record? I think Terry has the best chance this year, personally. But of course, I'm going to say that I'm a Redskins fan.
Yeah,
but Terry has a shot. If you was to tell me who has the best chance, I'll say Terry.
Yeah, because he's gonna get tons of catches, and like Devontae Adams is more of a touchdown guy rather than a yards guy. Like he gets a lot of yards, but he doesn't like go crazy in yards.
But Calvin was what 19,000? I'm gonna say 19. 1,900 something, 71, I think.
I don't think he was. Was he that high? I thought he was in the 1800s.
Let me see. Yeah,
Oh, it was
1964.
1964.
How many targets did he have?
204. Oh my god.
And caught 122. Sheesh.
Dude, and he only
I
had
think-
5 touchdowns?
Yeah.
How do you have all those yards and only 5 touchdowns?
Matthew Stafford is letting it rip. I think Terry can get that many targets. 204. That's a lot of targets.
That's a lot.
That means you was only throwing it to that one guy every play.
Legitimately, out of every 5 throws, 2 of them went to Calvin.
How many, let me see. How many catches would he have to average to get? Well, he caught 122 catches.
Uh-huh.
204 targets, though. That's like, let me see. How many games was it back then? 16?
Yep.
12 targets? Almost 12 targets a game? That's a lot of targets a game. 12 targets a game? He got targeted 12 times.
Every game.
Ow. And it's 12.75. So really, if I round it,
Almost
that's
13.
13.
Yeah, almost 13.
I know he was happy. I know he had to been happy. He knew he was getting the ball.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, Wilkins can't power through. Kellen Mond was horrible. Him and Trask.
Oh, Kellen Mond was bad?
Yeah, him and Trask. "13 catches, 13 targets. Sheesh. That means each quarter. 4, 8, 12, 3, 6, 9. So he got like 3 targets a quarter. That ain't too bad. And how many times what's his name targeted Terry last game in the first quarter? Like 3 times?
At
'Cause he
least.
had like 3 catches.
He had 2 catches, 3 targets.
Did he? He
Yeah.
caught the one across the middle. Caught the one on the right side.
And then he got defended. The other guy, the one hitch, the guy was there and he knocked it away.
Well, that's 3 right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, he gonna eat. He gonna eat. this year.
Wilkins! Colts are on the scoreboard. We got a game, ladies and gents. What up, Leza? Calvin was a one-man machine for the Lions. True.
Is Ellinger playing today? Yeah, he playing. He gonna play in the second half though. They gave Eason one half, and they probably gonna get Sam the second. So Sam will come out and light it up like a Christmas tree. And now I'm gonna go find me something to eat while it's halftime. I don't know what I'm going to eat. That's a good question. PJ Walker look good. Eason look good. 15 for 21, 183 yards. All right.
It was solid.
let me go find something to eat right quick.
Wonder how my Kelvin Harmon video is doing. 75 views, not bad. Tim, where are Dill versus Revis all-time ranking? Interesting question. Because Darrell Revis Island was legit when Revis Island was around. I mean, he was shutting down everybody. I think he even shut down Calvin. He shut down Randy. He shut down everybody that year. That was one of the better performances ever by corner, for real. Where does he rank all time, though? That's an interesting question, right? Because who's up there? Let's think about this. You got Dion, you got Darryl Green, you got Mel Blount. Who's some all-time corners? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like guys that are even competing with. Because Asante Samuel Jr. was good for the Patriots. I'm trying to think. Woodson, yep, Charles Woodson. That's a good one. He was an all-timer. I don't know. Let's see where they rank him. I don't know who Gil Brandt is, but we'll look through this. So Albert Lewis, Aqib Talib is on this list. Interesting. Lester Hayes, Dick LeBeau, Rondé Barber was really good. I was thinking Ty Law. I didn't know how high they would put him. I did think about him when I mentioned Asante Samuel. Champ Bailey, that's a good one. Roger Warhol. Patrick Peterson's ranked 17. Darrelle Revis 16? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Lim Barney. I'm taking Darrelle Revis over Barney. Herb Adderley. Taking Revis over him. Jimmy Johnson. Champ Bailey's number 12. Night Train Lane. Mel Renfro. Richard Sherman's in the top 10. Darryl Green, number 8. Anus Williams. There's Mel Blount. Willie Brown. Charles Woodson. Mike Haynes. Oh, we got a PI on the Colts. Carolina's trying to get into field goal range. Rod Woodson. And Deion Sanders. What up, Daryl? I agree. He let himself go and never was the same. I don't know. Julio Jones is uncoverable. He was the only guy that made the Legion of Boom look like they should still be in a flag football. Julio Jones was a monster for sure. Richard Sherman is not better than Revis. Honestly, I can agree with that. Revis was, when Revis was at the height of his career, he was special. Like, special.
I disagree.
I know. Top receivers or best shutdowns. I don't know if this is going to come up by Darrelle Revis. Who has Darrelle Revis shut down? The incredible 2009 season. Here he goes. Andre Johnson, 34 catches, 35 yards. Randy Moss, 4 catches, 24 yards, and he got an interception. Justin Gage, meh. Marquise Colston was really good then. 2 catches, 33 yards. Ted Ginn was the only player to score a touchdown on his direction. Terrell Owens, when he was on Buffalo, 3 catches, 13 yards. Lewis Murphy, I don't even know who that is. I don't remember him. 4 catches, 58 yards. Devin Bess, don't know them. Mike Sims Walker. Randy Moss, 5 catches, 34 yards and a touchdown. Steve Smith had 1 catch, 5 yards, and he got 2 interceptions while guarding Steve Smith. Terrell Owens, he shut down again and got an interception. Antonio Bryant for the Bucks. Roddy White, who was good for the Falcons back then. Reggie Wayne, only 3 catches, 33 yards. And Chad Ochocinco for the Bengals, no catches, 0 yards. Yes, I remember you, Blade. Like, that's an insane year. Insane. What Lattimore do to Mike Evans, Revis is doing to number ones all day. True. Still mad at the Hall of Fame not inducting Joe Jacoby yet. Him, along with the whole Hogs line, had to face Lawrence Taylor, Randy White, and Reggie White twice a year, and still went to 4 Super Bowls. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you, bro. And Joe Jacoby, I heard he's off the list. Like, he's not even considered anymore. Hines Ward not being in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, he definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. Greatest blocker receiver in history.
That's true.
Not even close.
That's true. That's what he was mainly known for. Then he had some good years. He was great. It's interesting. I don't know. Who's the best linebacker of all time?
Ray.
Ray Lewis.
You gotta
Brian
say-
Urlacher.
You gotta say he's the best because he had the most impact.
And then
When you think of linebackers, you think of Ray Lewis.
who's the guy from the Bears? Why can't I think of his name?
Lance Briggs.
No. Oh, 85 Bears.
Michael Singletary.
Yes. Mike Singletary.
That was a horrible kick. But I'd say Sugar.
Sugar Ray.
Mm-hmm.
If Julian Edelman gets in before Hines, let alone all the Hall of Fame, will lose all credibility. True. I don't even think Julian Edelman should be in.
He has an argument.
I just can't do it. I know he had the great catch against Atlanta. I know he had some good years. I just can't put him in the Hall of Fame.
He has a strong argument to me. Very strong.
I'm taking Lewis over Urlacher every day. I loved me some Urlacher, though.
Who is Lewis? Oh, Ray. Oh. But Brian Urlacher's a beast too, though, but I mean,
And then Singletary.
I don't think Patrick Willis should get in. I don't think he played long enough.
No, not Patrick Willis.
But they're considering him though. Let me see what he did.
Where's the argument for Urlacher over Ray Lewis? I'd have to look into these things again. I don't remember off the top of my head, but let's check out Urlacher. Maybe it's not even a conversation. I don't know.
Never mind, I take that back. He does have a strong case. 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All Pro.
Patrick Willis.
Yeah.
Let's see
How
here.
many years he played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1,
He
2,
played like
3,
8, 9
4,
years.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of over 100 tackles. 24 QB
And
hits.
he's retiring is 29, so he had a solid, 4 years
2
left in
fumble
him?
recoveries. 22 interceptions, 11 fumble recovery or forced fumbles, 15 fumble recoveries. All right, let's compare this to Ray.
Wow, Navarro Bowman's only 33? Navarro Bowman. The 49ers had
Anyway.
a beast linebacking core.
2,000 tackles, 1,300. Wow, so Ray Lewis had 700 more tackles.
He played longer too, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seasons of over 100 tackles. And then he had 3 seasons of over 150. Urlacher only had 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be Ray. It might be Ray.
7-time All Pro. 13 Pro Bowlers. And he got 1 ring.
Mike
They got 2.
Singletary.
Ray got 2 rings.
What? They didn't keep track of tackling stats back in Mike Singletary's day?
Hey, Singletary got 10 Pro Bowls,
2, 4, 6, and 7 All Pros. 10 Pro Bowls and 7 All Pros. Ray got 13 Pro Bowls and 7 All Pros, and two rings.
8 Player of the Weeks. 2 Defensive Players of the Year. Singletary only had 1.
Dang. Did you see the
Yeah, I guess it has to be Ray.
Did you see how what they ranked the top pass
I appreciate
rushing
that,
duos?
Bladen. Say that again.
Did you see the list of the top 5 pass rushing duos?
Have I seen the list of the top 5 pass rushing duos
Yeah.
in the league right now?
Yeah.
No, but let's see. If I were to guess, we have to be up there. I don't know what number yet, but let's see. Who else is in that conversation? I guess it would be Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt in the top 5.
Yeah, they are, but
Oh,
that's
well,
just-
I don't tell me the order yet. I'm just trying to get the top 5, and then I'll put them in order. It's got to be who's the other end? I guess would it be JPP and Shaq Barrett on the list?
that's another player considered on the list with them.
With Shaq Barrett?
You named 2 of them.
Oh, there's another player on there. So Ndamukong Suh.
No.
Okay. Vita Vea.
No.
I don't even know who their third is, to be honest. Who's their third?
Levante David.
But he's a linebacker. They consider him a rusher? That's weird. Okay. I don't agree. But, okay. So Chase and Montez on the list. You have... Would it be... I don't know. Is TJ Watt and his partner on the list? No.
They didn't even make the list.
Is Aaron... But there's nobody there with Aaron Donald anymore. They didn't make the list, right? He
Leonard
did?
Floyd.
Leonard Floyd and Aaron Donald made the list?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? Nick Bosa?
Nope.
Oh, jeez. Joey Bosa?
Nope.
Is it the Browns?
Nope.
Minnesota?
Nope.
Eagles?
Heck no.
Oh, is it the Cowboys
Heck no.
with Lawrence? No. Is it the Colts? I don't know who this is now. Jeez, I'm curious. So I got 4 out of the 5, right?
Yeah.
I had 4 out of the 5, so I'm waiting for the 5th one. Oh, is it Von Miller and Bradley Chubb?
No.
Really? Brian Burns?
No.
Who the hell is it?
The Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah. Frank Clark and Chris Jones.
I guess so.
This is a horrible list.
All right, where do we rank then?
3rd.
We rank 3rd.
Yeah.
That's gonna change by the end of the year.
It says Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd are first, which they shouldn't be.
Aaron
Then
Donald's a
they had
monster.
Tampa with Shaq Barrett, JPP, and Devin White. Why do they get 3 players? And then they had us with Montez and Chase. I can say put Deron, Matt, John all in there. If you want to put Levante David in there.
Why not?
And then the next one is Frank Clark and Chris Jones. And
Wait,
Chandler
didn't it
Jones.
say duos?
Yeah.
And then they put a trio.
You see what I'm saying? They
Oh, jeez. I like, Gilly said London Fletcher and Ray Lewis are very similar. The stats are somewhat similar, but the all pros are not even close.
Champions.
I think that Fletcher should make it. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He might not first ballot, but he should be somewhere like third, somewhere right there, because he has the stats and he has the ring.
He was on a lot of bad teams though, bad defensive teams too.
I mean, that ain't his fault. They just named.
All right,
Chase
Bladen, have a
on
good one, Bladen. Clowney and
Right.
Garrett. Yeah, I was thinking the Browns. Clowney and Garrett should probably be on that list.
which is sad.
Ray Lewis was way better than London Fletcher. Had more longevity. True. Well, no, hold on. Oh wait, sorry, I misread that. London Fletcher had more longevity. True. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, Ray Lewis was definitely better than London. I love London. London was great, but he's not London. It's just like saying Darryl Green is better than Deion Sanders. It's like, no, they're both good, but Deion was clearly better. And then same thing here. Ray Lewis was clearly better.
JJ Watt.
See ya, Bladen.
Marcellus. Who's that? Everson Griffin and Daniel Hunter. Gino Ackers and Carlos Dunlap. Howie Long and Greg Townsend.
Yes, I went and subbed to you, Bladen. I did. I sent you that Quentin Flowers video. Perfect. You sent it in the Discord? Perfect. We'll look at that later. As I said, I can't do it now. But yes,
Never.
I did, Bladen.
They had a D line: Justin Tuck, OCU Manure, Michael Strahan, and JPP. That's basically what we have here, but they all better.
The Giants?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when they won the Super Bowl, their D line was nasty.
That's what we have, but better.
Where should Christian McCaffrey be ranked in the NFL Top 100 today?
20.
20? You think top 20?
He the best running back.
All right. Well, all right. Who's the best player in the league?
Mahomes.
Agreed. Who's number 2?
I assume it still should be a quarterback.
I don't know. Is it?
I would say so.
I think it's Aaron Donald, number 2.
Are you still saying the league? I mean, okay, you want to say Aaron Donald, fine.
I say Aaron Donald, number 2. Then number 3. It might be another quarterback,
Ramsey?
or it could be Ramsey's. Ramsey could be in the top 10 somewhere in there. I'm not sure where exactly yet. But then you got I was thinking Aaron Rodgers. Russell Wilson is in the conversation. Jalen's definitely in the conversation. He's the best corner in the league.
I think you literally have to go down who's the best at their positions to get all the way.
Probably. All right.
And-
So what right now, let's see.
Pat Mahomes is the best at his position.
Pat
Aaron
Mahomes
Donald
is
is
the
the
best.
best at his position.
Mhm.
Jalen Ramsey is the best at his position. Receivers, you can toss that up pretty much.
Where do you put
but
who do you have as the
I
best
would
defensive
say-
end right now?
TJ?
I was thinking TJ, so we can agree on that. Right now, the best receiver in my mind is Devontae Adams.
I would say Julio.
He's too old to be best now.
But that is his career. I have to go. If you're saying
No. I'm saying in the league right now.
D-Hop.
You think D-Hop's right now?
D-Hop should definitely be there.
All right. Would you agree that D-Hop and Devontae Adams are better than CMC?
Yeah. No, not Devontae.
You don't have
But
Devontae over CMC, but you have D Hop.
no shot. Yeah, D-Hop.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have Derrick Henry over CMC?
Heck no.
I don't know if I could say heck no, but I can agree that CMC's better. Like Derrick Henry is a monster.
He's good, yeah.
Would you say CMC's better than Saquon?
He's the best in the NFL.
You think so? All right. All right, so we already had the best corner. We had the best receiver. Is he better than Travis Kelce or George Kittle?
Ooh.
CMC.
Yeah. You dare better than George Kittle. That's not even close.
All right, so then Travis Kelce.
Because he's better than Travis Kelce. Because his team, he's literally his team. He is the franchise player.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's still not like they're any good.
I mean, I would disagree. I think they're going to be pretty good this year.
Well, they could be good this year, yeah. But I'm saying, like, he's...
And he just accounts for more of the offense.
Well, not necessarily right now. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, now they have Terrence Marshall, Tommy Trimble at tight end. They're gonna have a great offense.
Debo Samuels, Brandon Ayuk, Trey Sermon.
Still got not better. CMC has a better surrounding unit around him, as far as weapons around him.
But we have to go based off of late.
My buddy Daryl says the best corner right now is Jair. He agrees with you, but he's not better than Jalen, right?
I feel Jalen. I think Jair is second. Jalen shuts down every wide receiver he plays against.
He's a monster.
I haven't seen him against Terry yet, but that's his last test to me. Not to solidify him, but he already solidified.
AJ Green is the best when not hurt.
Nah. What?
Nah, AJ's not the best. AJ never was the best at any point in his career.
But if you want to go to tight end, the best player at the tight end position, that's a toss-up. But if you want to say give Travis Kelce the edge because he has a ring, then I'm fine with that.
Daryl was asking, is Jair better than... I disagree. I think Jalen Ramsey's number one. I think Jalen Ramsey is number one in the league right now at corner. He's just incredible. I like Jair. There's nothing wrong with Jair, but I prefer Jalen Ramsey. And I like your boy, Daryl's a Ravens fan. I like your boy Marlon Humphrey. He's up there too. But I don't know where exactly I put him. I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. All right, what other position have we not said yet? Lineman. I guess, like, do we have to go to each position,
Trent
though?
Williams will be up there. It'll be Trent. He's the best left tackle in the league.
I don't know. Armstead's good for the
But
Saints.
I wouldn't. But if they actually did a list of the greatest players, like on top one, I don't think Trent would be there.
They have Marlon Humphrey at 3. I do love me some Marlon Humphrey. How do you go live? I use OBS. Ronnie Stanley is another beast at left tackle. True. Stanley's a monster at left tackle.
That's cool. I still think Trent got the edge.
Quentin Nelson or Zach Martin or Brandon Sheriff. I like Quentin Nelson, I think. I think I'd go Quentin Nelson number 1.
CMC is a top 20 player. He's just a top 20 player.
I think
He's a top 20 player. I mean, okay, let's do it that way. Top 20 player. So we all know, I mean.
Hold on. I got this. Let's do it this way.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the NFL Top 100 right now. Okay? And then we're going to say, is he better or not? 2021. They still haven't even gotten there yet? All right, screw it.
Nope.
All right, we're gonna go with last year then, and we're just gonna look at the top 100 players. Okay. Is he better than Lamar?
No.
Okay. Is he better than Russell Wilson?
That's a toss.
I say no. Russell to me is incredible. He's just
That's a
talk about
toss,
being
man.
a team. Russell Wilson's
That's a
there.
toss, man.
All right, and we
He
agreed
gotta be
Aaron
locked in.
Donald is above him at number 3. Pat Mahomes at number 4. This is laughable. Michael Thomas, number 5.
It's way better than Michael Thomas.
And then last year, Christian McCaffrey was ranked number 6.
So he's a top 20.
He's ranked above DeAndre Hopkins. The highest rated corner last year was Stephon Gilmore.
Better than him.
Khalil Mack was still in the top 20 last year.
He fell off to me.
Wyatt Teller's going to be a top 3 guard after this season? Maybe. Oh, is that Sam? Is that your boy Sam I am?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How's he doing?
He's. Ooh, okay.
Diggs got his
Play
first
action.
down.
Oh, underneath. Nice catch. David Moore. Stiff arms and gets the first. Nice. Oh, that's not Moore. I thought Moore was number 83 earlier.
No, that's
That's for the
what
Carolina. That's for Carolina.
Yeah.
No, that's right. So Granson caught it for a first down. Michael Thomas, number 5. That's laughable. That's ridiculous. Come on. Alvin Kamara is better than... He's not even the best player on his team, let alone top 5 player in the league.
That's a fact.
Shoot, and then you got people like Cameron Jordan. Armstead, the left tackle. Like, he's not even... He may not even be top 5 on his team, let alone top 5 in the league. Marshawn Lattimore, Demario Davis, and then Drew Brees was on the team. Michael Thomas is not top 10. No. No Red Wings, no. Oh, you're talking about top 10 receivers. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. No. I don't think I have in my top 10 receivers. I know.
Do you agree with his top 5? Hopkins, Adams, Diggs, Tyreek, and Julio.
No.
Because you don't put Tyreek there.
Exactly.
All right, who's your top 5 then?
D-Hop. And we'll go Vontae. Julio. Vontae, Julio. That's 3 right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Odell.
Odell.
I'm gonna leave Terry out of this,
Uh-huh.
even though I don't think he's out of it. But I'm gonna go Diggs. That'll be my 5. But Terry will be in my 5. But I'm gonna say take out Terry and say Diggs, and that's my 5.
I don't think I can put OBJ in the top 5 anymore. He used to be, but I can't do it anymore. Oh! He was hit at the line. Sammy almost threw a pick there.
Oh yeah, Odell my 5. Tyreek Hill not touching.
I like
my
AJ Brown too, but if we're talking that young, then I'm putting Terry in the top 5 because Terry's better than AJ.
And then Keenan Allen be right after at 6.
Keenan's a
AJ
beast.
Brown to be in there.
I like AJ. Justin
That's
Jefferson.
7.
Where do you put Justin Jefferson?
I don't know yet.
Right.
I gotta put A-Rob in there.
A-Rob is up there for sure.
That's 8. And then I know I'm forgetting 2 people.
Expert
Who
says
am I?
he would replace OBJ with DK Metcalf in the top 5. DK Metcalf's legit. I don't care what Chris has to say. Metcalf is a legit. He might be a top 10.
I said 8 AJ Brown.
Uh-huh.
And who am I forgetting? Calvin Ridley at 9.
Calvin Ridley, monster.
And then
Did I say Keenan? Yeah, I said Keenan Allen already.
Mm-hmm. There's what? Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, Robert Woods. There's Kenny Galladay. Is there anybody in this conversation left?
I know it's somebody that's just out there floating around out
DJ
there.
Moore?
Nah,
Robbie
he ain't
Anderson?
really good. Robbie Anderson. Nah. Because I'm not even including Terry in this. Because if it was, he would have been in here. But I'm going to say...
I can't put Terry top 5 yet, but I think he can be by the end of this year. Oh, your boy Sam I Am threw a pick.
Do I want to say Tyler Lockett?
Nah, I thought about him too. But Antonio Brown?
Heck no. I'm looking through receivers right now. Okay, you got Corey Davis, Jarvis Land. I go JJ. I go Justin Jefferson.
Beast. JJ's a beast.
That'll be my 10. DK is not touching my top 10. Ever.
I like Chris Godwin.
Unless he figures out a way to run routes and catch the football. Until then, I'm not putting him in.
Who's the best wide receiver duo? JJ and Thielen? Or Julio and AJ?
Oh, you just answered your own question. Julio and AJ.
They're the only two with 2 top 10 guys in your conversation.
Exactly. I don't even think that's close.
Yeah. Julio and AJ is probably up there. It's hard to argue anybody else. I like Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. And then you throw Antonio Brown in there. That wide receiver core is nasty.
The best receiving core is between the Giants and the Browns.
Nah. I would give the nod to Tampa in that. Over those two. Yeah.
Heck no. Not close. Heck no.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown?
No,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, Antonio Brown's old. That's number one. I'm tired of hearing his name.
Antonio Brown had like 60-something yards and a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Okay. And congratulations. You did nothing else throughout the entirety of
He's not even all that old either. He's like 29.
So, he's old. He's washed now.
No,
yeah, Antonio Brown washed. He's not better than Odell, freaking Jarvis Landry.
Oh, he's 33. He's older than I thought he was. Never mind.
Odell, Jarvis Landry, Rashad Higgins, Peoples-Jones, Anthony Schwartz. Heck no. It's not even close.
I think it's better.
I can see the Panthers receiving core as well.
I like the Panthers. Panthers are a good one. With Terrence Marshall now, the rookie, and then they got DJ and Robbie. I like that one. That one's good.
But I think the Browns got the best.
I don't think so. I just don't think so. Well, it depends if OBJ can hit his top form again. But you put OBJ higher than I do. I don't even know if I put OBJ right now in the top 10.
The healthy OBJ is the best.
He was incredible back in the day, but I don't know if I could put him there anymore.
Not back in the day. He had one down year, and that was this year.
I mean, he wasn't even that good 2 years ago.
He had 2 years ago. He had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
Okay. DK Metcalf had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. You
No,
say
he
he's
didn't.
trash?
No, because I don't just go by stats. I go by the skill set. That's why I say OBJ would be the best because he has the best skill set out of everybody, and he puts up the numbers.
I mean, he was incredible.
DK, his skill set is horrible. He's just physically gifted.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Let's see. I like Tampa. I think Tampa is the best.
I'm not. Mike Evans he's just a freaking one route goat, fade
matter.
route. That's it.
And he's a
But I'm
beast
not-
at it.
Okay, that's good, but I'm not just taking you for you to be able to do one thing. I'm going to take the body of work when I compare it.
Yeah, but if your body of work allows you to get 10-plus touchdowns every year because of your skill set, that's important.
But that doesn't make you better than the opposing player on the opposite team.
Doesn't matter, but he's just one piece
You're
in that
always,
cog.
you're always going to take the most complete player.
Well,
always.
I'm not saying that he's the best receiver in the league. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that piece combined with Chris Godwin, who I think is an incredible possession receiver and can do a bunch more than just that, and then Antonio Brown, who, if he gets his head screwed on straight, he was top tier. His prime was one of the best receivers ever. Like when it comes to the
you're
prime.
right. You're right. He was.
And now he's their third best receiver on the team. And then you got Scotty Miller as a slot receiver.
I'm not taking Chris Godwin and Mike Evans over Odell and Jarvis.
And then Antonio Brown added, and I'm taking
Okay.
those three over whoever Peoples-Jones.
I would take Rashad Higgins as my third.
All right, I'm taking that still. I'm
If
taking
you
Tampa.
want to match it up, it's 2 checks for me and 1 check for you. So who has the best tandem?
No,
Mine.
I'm taking Godwin over Landry.
No.
Yeah.
He only had 1,000-yard season.
Who?
That boy, what's his name?
Godwin?
Chris Godwin.
I don't care.
He doesn't show up.
He had
Jarvis is
one
a better
bad
keeper.
game, and
Jarvis is a
you
better
literally realize he did not drop a pass for an entire season. For an entire year, he did not drop a pass. He had one bad game, and now he can't catch.
No, he had multiple bad games.
He had one bad game.
Multiple.
One.
He had multiple, way more than that.
He
Josh
killed
Ball
it.
got too much for me.
He
And you-
killed it in Green Bay.
He's not better than Jarvis. At what is he better than Jarvis? I'll wait.
He can do it all. I love it. And he's bigger.
Jarvis has better hands.
Jarvis has
Jarvis.
incredible hands. True.
He has better route running skills.
Sure.
He's a better receiver.
No.
He's
I'm
more
taking
reliable.
I'm taking
Jarvis.
Godwin. I'm taking Godwin all day.
Jarvis is crazy. Jarvis. If I can't say you as top in anything as a receiver, then I'm not taking you over that player. Jarvis is literally can be argued as the best route runner in the NFL. It's between him and Odell, literally. And if you want to throw in Devontae, fine. But Jarvis and Odell are the best route runners to me. I think Odell's the best, period, as far as route running is concerned. I don't even think it's close.
I mean, they're basically the same receiver.
I wouldn't say that. Odell's more explosive.
Well, I'm just saying they're the same style. Like that's the same.
They learn from each other.
Right. They both went to LSU.
They both got top 5 hands. If you just with that stupid catching ability, we already know what Odell is as a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jarvis, when he was with the Dolphins,
But talk about being old. How old is OBJ now?
I don't know, like what, 30, 20? No, I think he's like 28.
He is 28.
Yeah, they're only 20. He got a solid 4 or 5 years left in him.
I hate the Jalen Waddle pick for the Dolphins.
What did he do? Oh, you know what? Let me check my chicken right quick.
I hate that.
Jalen Waddle's a beast. Don't hate on him.
Meh. Will Greer can't get the completion. Good defense there. Number 34 for the Colts. Number 34, I don't even know. All over him. He's got a big last name. What was his name? Chesley or Rogers, one of these guys. Chesley's 47. It was Rogers, Isaiah Rogers. Good defense. All right, Will Greer under center. Got 2 tight ends set. I formation. Excuse me. Who's the backup running back? Is it Bonifin, number 33? No, he's 39. Rodney Smith, 33? Oh, it must have been 39. I must have just misread it. Unless they have another running back that I don't know about. It's not listed. Yeah, we heard Hassan. Chris mentioned that earlier. What is with McIntyre? He was practice squad dude before coming here. Yeah, I don't know. He did well last game. I was pleased with his performance. Sam Ellinger not playing too well. That's Chris's boy. Do you think London Fletcher should get into the Hall of Fame? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, was London Fletcher ever considered in, like, even the top 5 of his category throughout his career? Like, was he ever a top 5 linebacker in the league? I feel like that's, like, a part... Like, I feel like that's got to be a part of it or something. Like, you got to be considered, at your peak, one of the best at your position in order for me to get in the Hall of Fame. I feel like that's why I don't like people like Phillip Rivers getting in. Even though he may have been top 5. That might be a bad example. But Julian Edelman. Like,
Phillip
I don't
Rivers,
like that.
Hall of Famer easily.
He may have been top 5. But I was saying, like... Because they said London Fletcher get in the Hall of Fame. But I feel like you should have been, at least at some point in your career, considered in the top 5 of your position. And I don't feel like London was ever top 5 of his position throughout his career. Like, that's why I don't like Julian Edelman making the Hall of Fame. It's like, yeah, you've had some big moments, but you were never even top 25 in your position.
But he was the best wide receiver in playoff history.
He was the best wide receiver in playoff history.
The stats don't lie.
He's not.
In that regard.
He's
in
not
that
the best.
regard.
He's not the best receiver in playoff history.
That's just what the stats say.
He's not even better than freaking Jerry Rice. In
No,
playoffs.
stop it.
Does not have better playoff stats than Jerry Rice. ...151 catches, 2,245 yards, and 22 receiving yards. Or receiving TDs in playoff history. Julian Edelman. 118 catches, 1,442 yards, and 5 touchdowns. It's not even, like, in the same ballpark.
One guy played, like, how many years?
Well, that's the only reason Julian Edelman's one of the best is because he played in so many games.
No. One guy played like 1,000 years in the NFL.
Yeah, but it's all about playoff stats.
And if you look at it, his stats are comparable. His stats are Hall of Fame stats.
Wait, his
And
stats are not comparable to Jerry Rice.
I'm saying for a Hall of Fame, for a playoff, for playoff. I'm sorry, just playoffs alone. I'm not talking about regular season.
Yeah, even
And
playoffs alone, his stats
he
were not
probably
compared
had
to
one of
Jared.
the greatest catches ever in the Super Bowl.
No,
Yeah,
not
for
the
sure.
best. Not the best. Not even
I
close.
said one of them.
Maybe.
It's definitely close.
Not even
That
close
catch-
to David Tyree.
That's
That's
one
the
was
best.
harder.
And then, or Franco Harris.
That's because who it was against.
Franco Harris, the immaculate catch.
That wasn't better than his.
That may have not been
Sorry.
Super Bowl. That may have been only playoffs.
That's the catch that he had was ridiculous. He shouldn't have caught it. That
Julian Edelman.
yeah.
Julian Edelman's was okay. I mean, it was a great catch,
He's-
but it's not.
he-
It was not even close to as impressive as David Tyree. Not even
It was
close.
way better.
No,
It
not even
definitely-
remotely close to David Tyree.
Are
David
you
Tyree's catch.
crazy?
David Tyree's catch is one of the most amazing catches, period, in the NFL.
You tripping? You tripping? If you
It was in
think
the wild card round.
that
Thanks for tuning in.
Julian Edelman's catch was not just as good as David Tyree's, you crazy. It's that the level of difficulty is not the same. Both were difficult, but Julian Edelman's had like 4 players fighting.
Yeah,
for the ball.
Daryl agrees with me. He said Edelman is not even in the debate. Like, that catch is not even in the debate.
It's definitely in the debate.
It's the same
Name
level as
Name another
David
receiver
Moore.
that can catch that.
everybody.
You tripping?
I
You're
could
out
have
of
caught
your mind.
that.
You're out of your mind.
I'm serious.
You're
It's
out
just
of
a
your mind.
tipped ball that he went and got and grabbed. It was a tip drill. It was a great
No, it
catch. I
wasn't.
liked it.
It wasn't. That's not a catch anybody could just make.
No. It totally is. Like, any receiver could have made it.
No, it's not.
It's not like Odell's catch where only Odell could have caught that ball. Only Odell could have caught Odell's catch.
Bro.
A bunch of people could have caught Edelman's catch
No,
if they were
you
just in the
couldn't.
right position at the right time.
No, you couldn't. I've seen thousands of receivers make the David Tyree catch.
No, you have not.
Last year, D-Hop.
D-Hop did not make no David Tyree catch.
He didn't. He did when he mauled 4 players in the end zone
Yeah, that was not David Tyree.
for the game winner. That was better.
Arguably, it was more. It was like no, because what he was able to do is this, and it somehow got it
He
against
went
a
off the
flat
football.
surface, and then went to the ground, and the ball was this close to the ground, that close, and somehow he did not drop that ball.
I can say the same for D-Hop. You got freaking.
Well,
4 players on-
D-Hop's catch is more comparable to David Tyree than Julian Edelman's catch was.
Well, Julian Edelman's catch was way better.
Who's the best catch of all time? Period.
Odell's.
Correct. I agree. That catch was insane. Like that was just nasty. But yeah, I've seen thousands of receivers catch tip balls. True. I
No.
agree with Daryl. I agree.
You didn't
What
even.
about you?
He just agreeing with you because he heard you said it. He didn't even go back and look at the catch.
No, Daryl watches football. He's not one of those guys. He's not
okay.
he's not a T-ho. He's not a T-ho who disagrees with me with whatever. No, trust me. Daryl disagrees with me a lot. You don't know who Daryl is. Daryl's one of my best friends. He will completely trash on me all the time. I promise you that. If he thought I was wrong, he would say I was wrong.
He caught the ball with 3 players around him.
Who?
They had to fight for it.
Who?
Julian Edelman. And there was 2 minutes left in the football game, and they was driving downfield.
It was a clutch
gotta look
catch.
at
It was
the-
huge.
You gotta look at the situation of, oh my goodness.
It was a
And he had
tipped
to
ball.
jump. He had to jump and lunge in front of everybody just to get the ball.
Bro,
Oh, the pit. If he doesn't do that, it's an interception. The game's over. They lose the Super Bowl.
bro. The
Easy
David
money.
Tyree catch. Go back and watch the David Tyree catch.
If David Tyree doesn't go for the catch, they just drop the ball. It's just a drop. If Julian Edelman does not even go for the football, the game is over with an interception with 2 minutes left to go. His catch, look at the catch right now. He literally
I
had to
did.
jump from one place to get to another, so they wouldn't intercept the ball. That's a better catch.
No, the David Tyree's. It's impossible.
No, it's not. It meant more. I could have did that.
The David Tyree catch was probably the best play ever in Super Bowl history.
No, I ain't gonna put it in. I'm gonna say Julie Edelman's.
No. It just, no. It was incredible. I can't pull it up on stream. They'll flag me, Daryl. I would love to pull it up, but I can't. They'll get me in trouble. I love it. I love that catch. That catch was amazing. But the best catch ever was that Odell. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch the Odell catch. That was the best catch of all time. Ugh. So incredible.
I could have made that catch too.
The Odell catch? In your sleep, right?
Nah, in real life.
Well, Daryl, the argument that it meant more is because it came on 4th down. Is it what Chris is saying? Like, because David Tyree's catch was on 3rd down, so theoretically they would have had another play.
No, I'm saying that they were driving. If David Tyree drops the ball, he drops the ball. I think they got another down after that, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
But what's his name? Julian Edelman is on 1st down. But if he doesn't go for the ball, it's an interception. The game's over.
It was going to hit the ground.
No, they would have intercepted that.
No, obviously, if he would have done nothing, they may have been able to intercept it.
That's what I'm saying. If he does not literally dive from one area of the field to the other, that's a pick. Plus, he was fighting for the ball with another player.
So was David Tyree.
The game is
David
over.
Tyree was getting hit the whole time. That's why he was only able to catch it with one hand, and he went down. David Tyree was getting hung on like he was a curtain, like a curtain rod. The defender was a curtain, and he was the curtain rod, and he was holding it against the back of his helmet because somebody put gum on the back of his helmet. That's the only way he caught that ball.
Julian Edelman's meant more.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, there's no shot.
It meant more. It definitely meant more.
How much time was left on the clock when what's his name made that catch?
Oh, it was 2 minutes and 20-something seconds.
No, David Tyree.
Oh, I don't know.
It was less than a minute. Like, if he didn't make that catch, it could have been, who knows what could have happened.
Nothing. They would have had another down.
Okay, they would have had another down in the Atlanta game.
No, it would have been an interception.
No, it wouldn't have.
Yes, it would have.
It was going to hit the ground.
No, it wasn't.
All three of them were fighting it. He was the only one that had a chance to catch it. Everybody else, nobody had a chance.
He was further away than all of them.
No, he was. He was right there.
No, he wasn't. He was further away from the football than all of them.
No, he wasn't. The other three came running in after the fact. I just watched it.
They would have caught the interception. That's why he went for it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have went for it.
Dude, the David Tyree catch. I mean, it's the best play in Super Bowl history, period. Point blank. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Nah, I disagree.
Like, what he was able to do that day. Like,
I can make an argument the Mario Manahan catch was better.
No shot.
Yes, I can. You tripping.
Oh, my God.
Level of difficulty? On the sideline? You got to look the ball all the way in?
Bro, let me level of difficulty, it's not even close. David Tyree's level of difficulty was the hardest catch arguably ever.
I seen D-Hop do it multiple times.
No, you didn't. Hold it against the top of your head, going back like that. You could have 100 tries, you wouldn't be able to do it once.
Okay, I seen D-Hop do it.
He did not hold it against his helmet with
Don't
one
have
hand.
to.
That's the point. That's what made it so
You
difficult.
don't have to because he's that good.
He got pass interference, and he still made that catch. He had to catch it one-handed because the other guy was hanging on to his arm. He caught it against his head, one hand, and it was the best catch ever in Super Bowl history. And level of difficulty. You could have as many tries as you want. You will never recreate that.
D-Hop did it over 4 people. That's all I'll say.
What'd you say?
Said D Hop did it over 4 people.
D-Hop did not catch it against his helmet one-handed. That's the
He didn't catch it
part.
one-handed.
That's the difficult part.
He didn't catch it one-handed. He caught it. He jumped up with both hands and he pinned it against his helmet with one hand.
Who?
Baby Tyree.
Correct.
Okay, D Hop literally jumped in the air with 4 people surrounding him
Uh-huh.
for a game winner.
Uh-huh. It was incredible.
That's more impressive to me.
It's just not. I don't know what
You
to
just
say.
got 2 people around you versus 4 for a game winner.
And I mean, it was the most incredible thing to ever hit a Super Bowl. Period.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I agree, Daryl. So another top 3 wide receiver makes a catch. And then top 50 wide receivers catch tip balls. In my opinion, every receiver could have done what Julian Edelman did.
Negative.
Hardly anybody could have done what David Tyree did.
Negative.
It is impressive to catch
I
him.
need 5 receivers that can do what David Tyree did. And all of them top 5 in the NFL.
I don't know about that. In that scenario, I don't know.
You know what? Then again, you're right. Because there's not a lot of clutch receivers out here. So I'll give you credit for that. Other than D Hop, I don't know who else could have made that catch. And Terry.
Love Terry. Love Terry. All right. I don't know about you.
And Odell. Other than D Hop and Odell.
Are you still interested in this game? I'm kind of
Probably
losing
not.
interest. I'm kind of losing interest. I think I'm going to get off here. I got a lot of stuff to do. My landlord's coming over today. I'm hungry again. I'm ready to get something to eat. But it was fun, everybody. It was a good chat. We'll be back with the Chris and Tim podcast on Wednesday. Keep in tune for my player breakdowns for the Skins. I got a bunch of notes that I took for a bunch of them, and I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna try to throw the highlights up in there too. And if they flag me, they flag me. But it's cool. It'll be fun. Remember the catch that Terry made versus the Jets, Tim? I don't remember that off the top of my head right now. I don't know why. But
He was on the sideline. They threw a deep bomb. He I guess he you had to look at it like he jumped and just took it from him.
That's right. Yeah, the defender had it, and then I think I do remember that. But yep, I got all my notes here. I've already went through the film, Roger, and I'm gonna be doing it. All right, guys. Until next time.